I hope she plays Hot to Go.
But Lawrence, this is Still Got Legs, a Doctor Who Rewatch podcast brought to you each and every week by Another Happy Studios. Just hear those bells ringling, jing jing jingling, too. Hello everyone, welcome to Still Got Legs, the only Doctor Who rewatch podcast in the world. There are no others that exist, but if they do, that's okay. We're all friends here, except for you, Radio Scarra. Fuck you. My name is Nathan, and as always, I'm joined by my wonderful companion as we go on this fantastic journey through time and space to rewatch all of Doctor Who. His name is Lawrence. Lawrence, hello.
Hello. Again,
Hello.
very calm and nice and measured this week.
Always calm and nice and measured.
Apart from when you fired shots at Radio Scarro. Have you ever listened to Radio Scarro?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Okay. Let's just hope they got further than you telling them to fuck themselves then.
They're very nice, but but you know, fuck them. So.
The game's the game.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got to get our bread up. Nathan, I'm well. How are you today?
Lawrence, I don't care how you are going about stealing my things on Letterboxd. Anyway, you fucking thief out here. So
you tried to move on, but you couldn't help it.
No, because you're a little bitch, and I don't appreciate it. All right,
you need to just get over it, okay? This is a not normal reaction.
I feel like it's very normal for anyone who doesn't know our beef. Okay, on the latest episode of Another Happy Pod, available now, go listen. Ooh. I made a declaration that I said I've been thinking that on my Letterboxd account I'm going to stop giving movies a star rating. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna log them and then I'll write what I thought about.
You might leave a heart.
I might leave a heart, yeah, because I've always struggled with rating and ranking stuff. It's just not something I enjoy. And then Lawrence went, yeah, that sounds cool. I reckon I'll steal that for myself, and then also I'll go back and change the last few movies I've watched so it looks like I had this idea first.
That's not my intention.
And actually did it a week ago.
No.
What a fucking cunt you are, man.
That's not my intention. My intention was, it annoyed me that, you can see the last 4 watched on your screen.
Watch 4 more, all right? All right? Watch 4 more.
I don't like it. I like things neat and orderly, Nathan.
Fuck
right?
off. No.
At least as far as I can see.
It's not even a joke. It filled me with rage seeing that. Genuinely filled me with rage.
It's a good idea. I've credited you for the idea. I didn't go on
didn't. Nowhere did you credit me for the idea.
Pierce brought it up on Discord today, and I said, Nathan.
Yes, you said it when you was called out. And also, no, you didn't say, yes, Nathan had the idea. It was only when Pierce had to go at you that you then said, yes, blame Nathan for the idea. And then someone quite rightly said, brother, you're doing it too, okay? So you're wanting me to take the blame for it, while you just get all the good shit.
I like the idea.
You're a devious, sneaky little cunt.
This is for no one. I'm glad you've got this out of your system, but this is for no one. We must. I
haven't got it out of my system. It's still within me. All right, and there it will stay. All right.
All right. I'm sorry. I take this opportunity to publicly apologise to you.
Good. Now go back to ranking things and leave it.
No, I like this way.
No. Well, then I'm blocking you on Letterboxd, and I feel like everyone should do the same. Everyone, I've started a new campaign. It's called Block Lawrence on Letterboxd.
They don't need a fucking campaign. Don't give them stuff to do like this, all right? Stop it.
They do. Everyone do it.
Leave me alone, everyone. Be nice, please.
You don't deserve it.
Oh, for God's sake. And there I was. I wrote down a little note to mention that I've been hoovering today. Did some hoovering.
No one cares about your hoovering. They care about my beef with you, okay?
I was going to be nice. I was going to say, while I was hoovering, I was listening to the Talking Pictures podcast. I was going to give a little shout out because I thoroughly enjoyed their episode on Alien Romulus, which I watched a day or so ago.
Well, shout out to Brian and David. That's great. I love those boys. But you can fuck off, all right?
Okay.
Anyway, what's going on?
It's Doctor Who time. Doctor Who time, if you're professional.
If you're nasty.
Ooh. Oh, you've been a nasty girl. You seen that Hagrid meme?
Shut the fuck up. It's season 7 episode. I'm not getting into that. It's season 7, episode 7 of Doctor Who, episode 95. It is The Bells of St. John, written, of course, by Stephen Moffat. Written, of course, by Stephen Moffat, directed by, speaking of Brian David, it's written Colm, but that's an Irish name, and I believe it's pronounced Colm.
Colm, yeah.
Colm McCarthy.
We've played Red Dead Redemption.
Exactly, yes. I was just going to say, Roger Clark, who voiced Arthur Morgan, being an Irishman himself, he had to say, Colm O'Driscoll. Oh. And he famously hated it. It's like, it should be pronounced Colm. And they're like, Arthur, Roger, he's American. Shut the fuck up, all right?
Yeah, it's calling him Arthur in the studio. Arthur. Please, get your head in it, all right?
Anyway, that was for no one. Anyway, here we are, Docky Who.
Here we are, it's Docky Who time, Nathan. It's the Bells of St. Jonathan.
I just said that. Did you not hear me?
No, I heard you say it, but I'm just re-establishing, because then we did a little bit about Colin.
Oh, so you're just stealing it for yourself and saying it.
Oh, okay.
Saying it louder and making it seem like your idea, are you?
You need to relax about this, okay? Can we move on, please?
No, never.
Okay, I'm going to anyway. Nathan, what are your general thoughts on the Bells of St. Jonathan?
I think this is a good episode, all right? And everyone else can fuck off, all right? Because I've seen what they're saying, all right? I think this is a good fun time. I had a great time with it. It's a bit of fun. It's a good introduction to Clara proper, as it were.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a switch up for the show in a little bit. It's a little bit of a vibe. It is 2013. Lawrence, what's special about 2013?
It's the Doctor Who 50th, right? Anniversary?
Yeah, yes, that is correct.
Yes,
it is the year of the 50th anniversary, correct. So I think we've had a bit of a budget increase and a bit of a visual upgrade for the show as well, in certain areas, so which is nice to see. This is, look, is it the best episode in the world? No. Is it a certified banger? No. But it's a good fun time. Nothing wrong with it. I'm having fun with Docky Who.
I saw people's on the Discord. We have a thoughts section. You can leave your thoughts, by the way. Join it. Link in the show notes. I saw people like coming in hot on this, being like, "This sucks." I think the first one I saw was like certified shit from a butt or something like that.
There's no spoilers for Still Got Thoughts. Don't
right.
be giving them any free ones.
All right, sorry. I don't need to. I've got fucking like 9 later.
Oh, right? Great. Okay.
They're going to go through them. Right. No, but I saw people loading off on this one a little bit and being like, "Oh, this one sucks. I have never watched this episode. I'd never revisited it, blah, 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 all of this," right? Why? This is fun.
Exactly.
This is good stuff. Yeah.
It's typical Doctor Who fans, all right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I know you're listening to this because you wrote all that shit, all right? But, like, if it's not the best episode in the world, it's the worst episode in the world, you know? And I think people are harsher on this era, on the Moffat era, for forgettable episodes. Because, like, RTD era episodes, because that's the fucking shitty nostalgia era, people are like, yeah, it's not great, but it's a bit of fun, you know?
Yeah.
But in the Moffat era, like, no, bad. I've only watched it once when it aired, and then I never thought it about again, so fuck you, and stuff.
No, I'd agree with that. There's definitely a bias there. Like, I think there's a lot of people, like, watching this. I was watching this being like, there's some stuff in here that's, like, it's not fantastic, but it's also, like, it's so inoffensive and harmless, and just, to be honest, dumb and stupid and fun. Like, you can't, I don't know, you can't watch the Doctor drive up the side of the Shard and not be like, the show is ludicrous. It's being open and transparent about how ridiculous and absurd it is. So just, like, it's fine.
If this is shit from a butt, then what's fucking the Lazarus experiment, you know?
So true, yeah.
Exactly. Come on, man. What are we
There's
doing
so
here?
many worse thinkers that people
so
want
many
half
words.
as hot on, yeah.
Exactly. This is fine, all right? There is nothing wrong with this at all. Anyway, Lawrence, it's 2013, all right? Or it's 1207. Or, first of all, there's a man in the Wi-Fi or whatever.
Yes. So the Earth is getting all connected. It starts off as a nice little shot and it gets all
because
red.
as we know, the internet went online in 2013. We was finally connected.
No, but it was this Wi-Fi, with this creepy Wi-Fi, wasn't it? The little sinister Wi-Fi.
The sinister Wi-Fi, the evil Wi-Fi. Yes.
You know how hard I know they made it easy for the episode, but do you know how hard it is to join like a Wi-Fi that isn't your own? Like, they make it so unnecessary. Like, you need, it's a guest Wi-Fi, then you have to have a password. The password was wrong, by the way. Now you need to make an account.
Not if it's like a fucking scam thing. If it's like a
Oh, yeah.
Like a public fucking shitty Wi-Fi that'll steal all your data. They want to make it as easy as possible.
Oh yeah, they want you to come in, and they're like, "Come on, enjoy what's nice in this Wi-Fi."
Yeah, you know what's awful when you go to like a pub or something, and they have like a chain pub especially, and they have a Wi-Fi, but then you gotta like fucking like sign up and go to like a browser page and fucking put your email in to use like 30 minutes of shit Wi-Fi. I'm like,
yeah, and you have to redo it every time you leave.
Yeah, I'll just use my data, brother. Fuck this, man. You know.
They're out here like, do you want to have marketing materials? You say no, and they go, no Wi-Fi for you. Then you're like, come on, this wasn't the deal.
Outrageous.
But you're right. There is a man in the Wi-Fi.
Also, everyone, stop accepting cookies. All right, cookies are bad. Stop that, all of you. All right, cookies are only useful for like shit you need. All right, necessary cookies. Oh, well, that's the whole thing. What is necessary? But whenever they say, "Do you want cookies?" always go for fucking reject everything apart from the necessary ones. All right, that's how they track you.
Just because you can't see it happening, there's still bad stuff happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'll teach you. Anyway, go on. What are you saying?
Listen to us for internet safety tips.
Yes, we know all about internet safety. I've been on the internet since I was, God, too young. Probably.
That regrettable sigh right there.
Too young. Regrettable indeed.
Nathan, there is a man in the internet.
There's a man in the internet. He's me, and he's doing a podcast.
He's like us.
He's just like us. He's like, hey, fucking go. He's doing a vlog or whatever.
Yeah, who's this for? You're in a wall, mate.
You've already in court, brother. You're already trapped.
No one's seeing this.
But he's doing his vlog or whatever. There's shots of people on the Wi-Fi. Some of it is like clearly just fucking like, you know, like fucking what's that? Stock footage. It's just fucking stock footage that they bought or whatever.
Yeah.
And then but they've also clearly like made some as well, because there's a guy. Did they go to San Francisco to shoot a guy on a bench in front of the bridge?
Nah, they got fucking loads of green screens and shit, didn't they?
I don't know. It looked good though. It looks
well, that budget increase you said.
Exactly. I've seen them do green screen shit, and that looks good. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
It's so quick though. It goes by in a flash.
And that's why I'm thinking they can't be. Why would they? But I don't know.
Still though, one plane ticket to San Francisco. All it's got to look like is webcam quality.
Oh, it's true. They could do with. Well, no, because no, because it's being filmed while he's on the laptop. You see him on his laptop.
Oh, okay. There you go, then.
So.
Imagine we're breaking it down to this level. That man in San Francisco in the one shot.
That's what you don't get with Radio Scar, all right?
Yeah,
fuck
true.
them.
Fuck Radio Scar.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the man's in the Wi-Fi, however, and he doesn't know where he is because he clicked on a bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so it sucks to be him, I guess.
Yeah, and now he's saying to you, don't click on the bad Wi-Fi. Otherwise, you won't know where you are.
Do you like how he sets it up? He's like proper delivering it for no one, and he's like, and I know this because I don't know where I am.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of Doctor Who, spooky, sinister fun. Yeah. Anyway, titles. Good titles.
I really like that face. I really like his little... Because he goes by so quick. He goes, always look at me.
Little face.
He's gone. Yeah, little face. And he disappears into the stars.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
One could say that's just what the Doctor does, Nathan.
Sure.
He's there and in a flash he's gone.
Anyway, enough about the Wi-Fi and face and flashing and all this sort of stuff. It's Cumbria. It's 12:07 and there's some monks on the prowl, Lawrence.
They're on the prowl?
They're on the prowl. They're looking for a certain man.
It certainly wouldn't be a woman, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Some old bloke comes out and he's like, oh, the bells of St. John, they're ringing. And the old blokes come out and they go, you got to go and find the mad monk. You got to go and do that. But you shouldn't call him that, though, because apparently he's not a monk. I wonder who this could be.
It's a doctor.
It is the Doctor. We see pretty quickly it's the Doctor.
Yeah.
And he needs a horse.
Well, yeah, how else is he going to get to the bells of St. John?
He's got to get to the bells of St. John. He's got a painting. Who's he painting?
Why are you asking me? You can just say it. We don't need to do this back and forth for every single
I'm doing
thing.
some podcast etiquette.
No,
I'm passing off.
You can just say it, all right?
All right, fine. He's got a painting of Clara. Are you happy now that you didn't get the chance?
Yes, I am. Right.
I was trying to pass it off to you because I wanted to say something directly after.
Okay, sorry.
And I didn't want to feel like I was just note listening.
Sorry, everyone. Here we go. Here's my note. He's got a painting of Clara.
Thanks, Nathan. You're right. He's also got ruffled hair. If you clock, because he whips his hood down quite quickly.
Is that what you want? What does that have to do with a painting of
No,
Clara?
it doesn't have to do anything with it, but I just didn't want to be listing before giving you a chance to say your piece. All right? I don't know, you might have liked the painting of Clara. You might have gone, wow, the artistry of that is immense.
It's a good painting, to be fair.
It did look very nice, yeah.
Quite the artiste, if I do say so myself.
So there you go. I passed off to you. You could have said that.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Do you like his ruffled hair? It's like 11th Hour vibes back again.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
I always think he looks dishevelled and a bit nice with his ruffled hair. I think it suits him. I like his slick back quiff look as well, but I do like this opening hair.
Okay.
You have no strong opinion on either.
I like the neat hair. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that. We will get to all of the look. But yeah, so the monks look upon the painting of Clara and call her the woman twice dead.
Yes.
And it turns out that the Doctor's basically gone here in this little cave thing to essentially try and figure it all out.
It's not a cave. It's
the TARDIS is in a cave.
It's like a monastery. Lawrence, don't spoil the bells of St. John.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, Clara's here. She can't work the internet.
She doesn't understand how the Wi-Fi works. Modern Clara.
She's here. We found her. We found her last episode, technically. But
So this is Clara Prime.
Clara Prime. Yeah, Clara Optimus Prime. We got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So she's babysitting for this family, and she.
No, she's working for this family. She's a nanny.
Oh right, and there's different. I don't know. What does a nanny do that's different from a babysitter?
Well, a nanny would live there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't have a nanny in my employ, to be honest.
I knew it was going there. So the kid's coming down. So the dad's on his way out with his son, and as his son's out the door, Clara yanks a book out of his hand. Did you see who the author was?
Oh, you fucking cunt! You fucking prick! All right.
What? Because you wanted to say that I didn't know his.
Yes, I did, because you are famously unobservant.
It's like centre frame and so obvious.
Which is why it was going to be fun if you didn't notice it, and I wouldn't have been surprised if you didn't. Okay?
I like how I did a better job at podcasting, and you went fucking idiot, you prick.
Be worse. All right?
All right, sorry. And if I was, you'd have a problem with that too. I cannot win. It's not fair.
True. You can't. All right, especially after you stole my lab.
Oh fuck this. Amelia Williams, Nathan.
Yes, Amy wrote the book. That's cute. That's sweet.
Is cute.
That's a nice little callback. We know obviously she is an author when in like 1940 or whatever. So yeah, it's a nice little reference, nice little callback. I think
it is. I like that she's going by Amelia Williams as well. That's nice. That's very nice.
Her full name, her pen name, as it were, or just
Summer Falls, and the chapter 11 is the best little.
Yeah,
I was like,
we'll
I like
dig
this.
at 10 as well. Fuck you, David.
Skip 10.
Yes,
skip 10 and 14 as it goes.
Yeah. Spoilers. Yeah, it's good stuff though. I enjoy it.
Clara's heading upstairs. She's on the phone because she's still trying to get her laptop to stop playing about. And we see that the Wi-Fi network itself is spreading itself across London. We get a bit more of the, I don't know what it's like. Yeah, the visual.
The visuals.
You know it, yeah.
A visual motif.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Very good. Very good.
Anyway, I've studied. Anyway, back in 1207, the monks or whatever, they're on their horses and they're like, come on boys, let's go to the bells of St. John or whatever. Or let's go to St. John and see what these bells are up to.
Yeah.
And they walk into like a big fucking cave or whatever. And the bells of St. John. I think this is great. Right?
Look.
This is a great fucking pullback and reveal, all right?
Yeah.
When I saw back in 2013, this was called the Bells of St. John. Never once did this occur to me. Because it's the TARDIS phone ringing, okay?
Yeah.
The TARDIS door has the St. John's ambulance fucking logo. It's the Bells of St. John. Great. It's so good. It's a great fucking bit of play. I love it.
Yeah, it's one of them things that you like. It's just subtle enough, but as soon as you hear it, you go, "Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot." It's been parading around with this sticker on it for a couple of seasons now. I should have known.
Exactly. Yeah, it's good. I like it.
It is. It is good. It is good. This is the kind of magic you get in this episode. People are hating this. I don't understand.
Exactly. That's good writing. Anyway, Clara can't find the internet.
So Clara's on the other end of the phone.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
This is like destiny.
There is a few like, are we in a different time? Oh shit, I'm not calling in a different time zone, am I? And the doctor's like, you could say that because he says it's 12:07 or something.
Yeah, she says, I can't find the internet. He's like, it's 12:07.
And he's like, I got Clara's like, it's like 3:10 for me. Am I in a different? It's great stuff.
That is good. Yeah. But yeah, so Clara's the one who has been ringing, all because she can't find the Wi-Fi, which is fucking insane. Like, oh my god, it's a button, it's there. You can see it. All right.
She's like, it's not working for me. I'm like, no one is there. Like, my nan was in her 90s, all right, when she was using the Wi-Fi, and she could understand the Wi-Fi better than this.
Nah, you'd be surprised. I've worked in call centers. All right.
Really? Okay.
I have fucking taken some ridiculous calls. I worked for BT at one point, fucking selling broadband, and we would still have people call up saying, "What's my Wi-Fi password?" I don't fucking know.
That's on you, mate.
That's your password. How the fuck would I know?
If I knew, you'd probably complain about that and all. Like, how would I know this?
Fucking hell, the shit people got up with, man. So
it's sometimes you listen to people and think it's a miracle you've actually found out the number for this.
It really
this
is.
Helpline. Yeah.
Honestly, it's a miracle you're alive. If I'm being honest, calling up for this shit.
Put a microwave meal in and it just fucking blows up in your head or something.
Exactly.
Oh. Anyway, a woman told Clara. A woman from the shop told her that this was the best helpline in the universe. Did I miss something, or is this Sizzle?
Sizzle. I was just going to ask, do you know who that is?
I have no idea.
All right, I do. Spoilers.
I know you do.
It's Sizzle. All right. So
can I hedge bets?
No. And also, you won't find out for a while, like seasons. All right.
Oh, so, for God's sake!
Yeah. Right. So don't worry about it. All right.
All right.
You will forgot by the time it comes up again. So.
Okay. All right.
So don't worry about it.
I'm gonna guess it's River.
All right. It won't be until it'll be a whole new Doctor until we find out.
See, that's why I think it's gonna be River.
All right. Well, I said not to hedge bets, all right?
Okay.
So stop that now. I'll fucking spray you with a water ball.
Sorry. Catch me going back to that shop every day. I'm here for the daily paper and my fix.
Right. Okay. Good for you, I guess.
So the doctor reluctantly starts doing some help over the phone. Like, he kind of just realizes it's going to be easier if he just goes, oh, let me just talk this person through the Wi-Fi. I don't think he knows it's Clara at this point.
No, not a clue. No, it's not until Clara asks Angie, the little girl she's babysitting, for the Wi-Fi password. And then Angie says, well, we don't hear it, but she says what the password is. And then she goes to put in the password and she's like, run, you clever boy, and remember, 1, 2, 3. And that's when the doctor is like, what the fuck did you just say? That's what she said. That's what the woman I love said.
And you sound mighty similar now that I think about it.
You sound like that Dalek lady. What's going on here?
Oh yeah, not Victorian Clara, she was Cockney.
Well, it's the same. It's the same voice.
No, but she's not doing an accent anymore. She's not like.
No, but it's still the same.
Oh no, mate, I can't get my internet working.
Yeah, but you doing that's still the same voice as you talking regularly. You know.
No, I think every listener there just went, there's a third host of this podcast.
Who was that who just showed up?
They've gone. You'll never hear them again.
A joke I do enjoy is when one of the doctor's just on the phone. He's just like sighed and resolved himself to fucking doing a bit of tech help over the phone.
Yeah.
And then one of the monks is like, "Is it an evil spirit?" And he just goes, sounding bored, like it's a woman. And the monk's like, "Oh my god," and does the little crossover himself.
For a second, I was like, you know that meme that's going out, the timeout meme that's coming on recently on Twitter. You seen it?
Oh, the Shaq one.
Yeah. At first, when he said women, I did that, and I was like, oh no, it's because we're in a monastery. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, it's a monk.
Yeah. I was just getting up ready to defend queens everywhere, Nathan. All right? I'm not going to apologise for it.
Fuck you. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so even though Clara has been given the password and there's a person on the phone helping her with the Wi-Fi, she still goes, I want to join this fucking horrendous looking thing, actually. I'm going to click this obvious virus and join that instead.
Yeah. So, but that doesn't matter for now, anyway. Because the doctor hears, run, you clever boy, and remember, and then he just fucking hops in the TARDIS, tracks the cult, and then just goes there.
Yeah, just straight
away.
Like, literally, she hasn't left the upstairs, and then the thing that brings her downstairs is the Doctor knocking on the door.
And, like, knocking and banging on that door like an insane person as well. Just ringing the bell over and over again. You would not answer that.
No, God, no.
And to be fair to her, she doesn't. Well, actually, no, she does, actually. I tell her a lie.
I'd be frozen in fear, though. I'd be like, that sounds like it's not for me to do.
I don't even answer the door if anyone regularly knocks. I just ignore it and hope they go away.
Nathan, it's your mother, please.
No.
Get away!
I never will. She would have called first. Okay?
You're sticking a broom handle at the upstairs window, like, shoo, get away.
You can't fool me. Upstairs window. I am the upstairs window. I live in a flat.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
We can't all afford 2 floors.
Oh,
King Lawrence over here.
Fuck's sake.
All right.
Oh, I got 2 new lampshades today.
Oh, fuck off with your lampshades, all right?
Pretty good stuff, I thought.
Fuck off.
So yeah, the Doctor's knocked on the door. His hair's all flat. Clara opens the door to him. Right.
His hair's very flat. It looks like a beetle.
Yeah, this is less ruffled, and this kind of is cursed Matt Smith hair. Because if it's going to be flat like this, it needs the ruffle to it. It needs the kind of rustling around look.
Hello, I'm Matt Smith. I'm from the Beatles.
You fucking right. I'm just going to bow away for 30 seconds, let him get this out of his system.
Oi, lads, should I play my song about the octopus? Yay!
Fuck's sake. The worst thing is, there's a group of people that like it when you do that.
I like it. It's great. That's very good, Ringo. Well done, Ringo.
For fuck's sake. So yeah, the Doctor's just like you for real. He loves it when people Doctor Who him.
Oh, God, what a moment.
Yeah.
What a moment. Not only is it a great little Doctor Who moment, it's also a moment for him to enjoy it, okay? All right? Him to really just relish in it, and relish in the fact that it's Clara saying it as well. Fucking 2 for the price of 1 right there.
It's a double whammy for Nate.
It's a double whammy. It's good. What a moment.
So he repeats her name a few times. He goes, Clara Oswald, Clara Oswin Oswald, and she has no idea what this Oswin lark is.
Yeah, just Clara Oswald. What was that middle one?
Why was one of them called Oswin?
I don't know.
Was it just a thing?
Just a thing. Yeah.
That's not Sizz? Nothing comes up?
Not really, no.
Okay. I've shortened Sizzle to Sizz now. I don't know if you like that.
No, I don't.
This Sizz is like sizzle for sizzle.
All right. I don't think that needed explaining, but okay.
Nathan, it's big business time.
Oh, big corporate business, big black office, big scary capitalism. Oh, look out. Better watch out.
So we get another little look at the evil telly walls. They're talking about how smart Clara is, because she's just joined the creepy virus Wi-Fi. So they're like, oh, this one's pretty smart, but she sucks at computers or something.
Yeah, give her a fucking package or whatever.
Yeah. So
give her a upload a tech skills package to her. I'll come back later, make a note of that, everyone.
Okay, right. Yep, okay. The mysterious lady in black is going to have her assistant killed. Alexei was his name.
Alexei, yeah.
Yeah. So what did Alexei do wrong? Why was she going to have him killed? Well, that was pretty stern. But then it is big business.
I think it was just a little bit of a joke, really. Not her telling a joke, Moffat telling a joke.
Oh, okay. He's making a little capitalism joke.
Just more like they're a bit, just showing you like they're a bit uncaring and ruthless sort of thing, and talking about like, you know, let's kill him when he gets back on holiday and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Which is not unreasonable. If you tell you what, if you were going to die, would you rather have your holiday first?
I would, yeah, if I'm being honest. I'd rather not die, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't really know what kind of question that was. Like, would you rather live for longer? Yeah, probably.
I don't know if you noticed, but Alexei was in Andor, although you probably wouldn't know that because you haven't seen that show. So.
I recognise his face. I've seen Andor, all right? This is my joke against you. I don't like that you spun it.
You don't know about Andor, right?
Well, I don't know how you know that, because I know that you haven't seen Andor.
Well, I just said about you, Lawrence. Now you're just stealing another joke.
Oh, no, this is not... Actually, yeah, fuck you. You're the thief.
That's interesting how you steal things constantly, isn't it?
I don't like this, because they're going to take you seriously, and they're gonna side with you.
They should. Let me be clear. I am angry about this, okay?
Okay.
All right. I demand to be taken seriously.
All right, I'm not going to push it. I'm sorry. So what character was he? Because I knew his face from somewhere.
He was just like a guard or whatever.
Oh, okay. Maybe I know him from somewhere else then.
Maybe he's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he had that face.
He's in an episode of Black Mirror, I believe. Don't ask me which one. I don't know.
What, the one where there was bad? Probably this, to be honest. Something like this, bad computer Wi-Fi or something.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is evil and your phone's going to eat you or whatever. That's pretty much like every episode of Black Mirror. Right? So
and Charlie Brooker peers down his lenses at you and goes, see? Told you.
Told you.
You want to watch out for this technology. My favourite thing is when someone explains to me what the title of Black Mirror means. About it being like the reflection on your screen, and they say it like it's the hardest thing ever.
Yeah, I knew that in fucking 2009 or whatever, alright?
This is simple stuff, alright? They're like, but you don't understand. The Wi-Fi's going to eat you.
Oh, Black Mirror. What an awful show.
What a downfall for Black Mirror.
Used to be great, but now it's just evolved into... technology is bad.
And it's also not funny anymore because now actual technology is bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a fucking horrible reflection of life now, isn't it?
So Charlie Brooker's like something a bit suspicious about AI, and I'm like, I know.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Anyway, so big businesswoman is going to have elected. Do we hear her name? She's in all my notes as big businesswoman.
I don't know if we hear her name, but she is down as Kislet. Miss Kislet.
I'm just going to... Big businesswoman, if that's all right.
Big businesswoman is fine. Yeah, that's
fine. So she's going to have her assistant killed, but not before he's back from holiday because she's reasonable. Her mate, the other bloke, the one with glasses... Marla, there we go. He's like, listen, we're expanding and uploading too many people too quick, all right? This is not on. Something bad's going to happen because of this. But big businesswoman's got quotas to fill. So she pulls out an iPad...
She's got to meet those KPIs.
Yeah, she has. She's got those incentives. All right.
You don't know what a KPI is.
I've had KPIs.
You've never had a KPI.
I can't remember what they stand for, but they're specific performance drivers that allow you to...
performance indicators.
There we go, all right.
Lawrence, my life is KPIs and spreadsheets.
You're lucky to get KPIs, all right? I just get paid. I get my...
Blood gets to sit at home all day watching movies, all right?
If only my job was just watching movies.
Sitting about on his little laptop and making his little videos, and he's complaining. He wishes he had an office job doing spreadsheets and KPIs. Fucking have a word with yourself.
Listen, all right? It's not always as easy as you seem.
Fuck off. Fuck off. You stupid guy. Amount of money you make as well.
I don't make that much money.
You can make more than me.
You don't know that. You don't know my salary. I don't know if I've ever disclosed this to you.
You got money to burn. You're always throwing away bread.
But listen, being bad with money doesn't mean I make more, all right? But yeah, so she's got quotas to fill, so she starts controlling him. I like this. She starts influencing his decisions with an iPad, like turning up his obedience and his paranoia down so he's not suspicious about it and stuff.
Why would you ever have anything other than the top setting all the time? You know?
just constant obedience. That's just spice of life, though, isn't it? You want someone to every now and again be like, I don't like that, because then you get the joy of being like, now you do.
Well, I guess. Seems dumb, though, doesn't it? Just fucking make them obedient, you know?
Yeah.
They're an evil corporation. They're an evil corporation. Why are they like...
Nathan's advocating for blind subservience.
I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying if I was in charge, things would be different.
Yeah, but do you like it, though, the concepts? Like, it's a pretty interesting little thing.
Fun. Yeah, a bit of fun. Sinister fun.
Because people are saying the villains in this are bad. I think this is interesting. This is kind of like... obviously it's a comment on capitalism and everything else, but like it also is just a pretty sinister thing that you can just control someone who seemingly has free will, and then you find out even later on it's not true at all.
What if an iPad was evil and it could be used to control you? Do you
I
reckon Charlie Brooker watched this and then just punched the wall? He was like, God damn it.
Fuck them.
They got there first and he just throws away his laptop when he was writing his script. And then just pulls another MacBook out of a bag because he's a millionaire.
Yeah. This is when he sold to Netflix. He went, I'm never going to beat this. I'm never going to beat this top tier episode of Doctor Who.
Exactly.
Who could see it coming? iPads controlling you. But yeah, so Clara and the Doctor are talking through the Ring doorbell situation. It's not a Ring doorbell. It's like a monitor thing.
Yeah, it's just a
little two-way walkthrough.
They didn't have Ring in 2013, Lawrence.
No, I know. I use Ring doorbell sounds on YouTube to if Rosie's barking, or like running around in the garden, I press the Ring doorbell sound effect on YouTube and she runs in the house because she's like, someone's at the door. And I go, I tricked you, and then I shut the door and then clean her paws because they're muddy.
So, all right, so your dog somehow, despite the fact that you don't have a Ring doorbell, your dog has been conditioned to know the sound of a Ring doorbell.
She has.
And associate that with the sound of someone being at the door.
She stays at my in-laws a lot, and they have a Ring doorbell, and their dogs properly respond to it.
Okay, but you yourself do not have a Ring doorbell.
No, I want one, but every time I look at them, I go on Amazon and I see they're like 30 odd quid, and I'm like, I don't need it that bad.
It's cheap for a Ring doorbell. I see them usually at like 60.
I think there's different tiers. I think you can get like pricey ones that you can talk through, and then ones that are just like that you get a phone notification. So there's someone at your door. Charlie Brooker goes, "There's someone at your door."
No. Charlie Brooker's taking notes. Like, what if a Ring doorbell was evil?
What if a Ring doorbell didn't alert you when people were at your door? No, there's someone at my door.
The ultimate cry.
It's either small stakes like that, or it's one of the Ring doorbells rose up and fucking murdered everyone or something.
My dad has a Ring doorbell, but he got annoyed at the constant notifications of it on his phone, so he took the batteries out, and now it's just an empty. It's just a box on his door now. Basically.
It wouldn't even work as a doorbell.
It doesn't even work as a doorbell now.
Does your dad know that you can like customize his setting?
Yeah,
like how much?
Yeah, but he's just like, I can't be asked to do this, and he's just there.
That's so much fun. That's so your dad as well. Oh, this really tickled me. But yeah, so they're talking through a Ring doorbell situation. The Doctor calls the TARDIS his mobile phone, which I really enjoyed.
Good. That's good. Yeah. He said he's just in the area on his mobile phone. Clara's like, why'd you say mobile when you're pointing at that big blue box? And he just goes, it's a surprisingly accurate description.
This is what I mean. This episode's fun. That's something for all the Doctor Who fans to enjoy.
That's a bit of fun, exactly. How are you getting mad at this? All right, have a word with yourself. Right?
Yeah, sort it out.
Yeah, come on.
So Clara hears a creepy noise upstairs. She's kind of the Doctor creeps her out a little bit, so she like kind of walks off. She's like, I'm not entertaining this anymore.
Fair.
Yeah, very fair. There's a strange man with a weird haircut at your door.
And he's dressed like a monk.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was just on the phone, I promise. It's me.
Exactly. It was me on the phone. I heard your voice and now I'm here. You'd be like, whoa.
Yeah. I didn't even give you my
up.
address, mate.
Pepper spray immediately. Okay.
So yeah, there's a noise upstairs. Clara hears it. And there's a little girl walks down the stairs, very Shining-esque. She's in like a little dress, like the Shining.
Lawrence, I know
twins.
you didn't notice this because you're unobservant, but it's actually the girl from the book. Okay?
No, the episode doesn't notice this until. Hang on, I wrote this down. I'm not having this.
No, you didn't notice this.
What if a book became technology? No.
Charlie Brooker, he goes so far, he just invents regular scary stories. What if a book was evil?
It starts chomping from the spine.
Oh, it's fun.
Don't get me started on Kindles, Nathan.
Oh no.
So yeah, it's the
Kindle, more like killed.
Oh no.
That's what he'll call the episode.
Killed him. I think we think we're funnier than we are.
That's all that matters.
No one can see us right now, but we're both red in the face from cracking up. So yeah, she's the girl from the book. I don't know if you noticed that. I don't know if you.
You can't do that, all right? You can't turn that around on me.
I didn't notice it when I wasn't meant to, but when the episode it does the cutaway and you go, oh, that's the girl on the book. And that's when I
immediately noticed. I pointed at the screen like Leo.
This is the girl from the book.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And now her head is rotating. It's all kinds of fucked up. It does like a full 180 spin, and the back of her head is caved in. It's kind of got like a chunk missing. And
she's what they call a spoon head.
Yeah. Oh, that's yes. Okay, I didn't put those dots together because I didn't quite hear what Alexi said.
He called her a spoon head.
Spoon head, and they're that's wrong. They're apparently servants.
Servers.
That's servers. There we go.
Lawrence is just figuring out how to script writing, everyone. Just give him a moment, all right?
Because of the internet.
Yes!
That's cool. I like this. You don't like this? What's wrong with you? This is great.
Oh, it's fun to see you figure it out in real time.
But yes, so it's filled with a bunch of like kind of blue lights and data things. It's obviously very spooky. It's a woman with half a head or a girl with half a head. The Doctor is kind of, by this point, he's been ignored, so he steams through into the TARDIS, and we get, what a delightful scene this is, all of this stuff.
Yeah, he's having a little change of clothes. I guess the TARDIS wardrobe has been relegated to a little box underneath the console now.
I like to think it's like Eleven's favourites tucked away.
Okay, his quick access inventory.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, his quick locker changes. Because if he goes upstairs, it's still the 9 and 10 console with that one rack.
Still that, just with the one rack in there. Okay. Yeah. Outrageous. But he has a change of clothes. He's what does he say? He say to hell with a raggedy, and then he like puts on. No, that's not this.
He says monks aren't cool. I thought
monks aren't cool. Yeah.
To hell with the raggedy is 11th Hour, right?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of an entirely different thing.
I was like, did I miss something? Oh no,
no, that was me. That was my brain file there. But change of look for the Doctor. He's ditched his. He has a moment where he considers his tweed jacket, his regular beige tweed jacket. He's like, nah, fuck that. Friendship over with tweed jacket.
Friendship started with.
Now I only wear purple tweed jacket.
He suits that colour of purple so nicely, doesn't he?
It's longer. It's got a nice little swish to it.
I like this, right? And I like the swish to it because it's not as irritating and impractical as 10's swish.
No, that's too much of a swish.
Yeah.
It's too long.
Like, you know when we graduated and we had those gowns around our feet and we were like, this is fucking annoying. When do we get to take this off?
Yeah.
It's like that. Like everywhere you go, you might step on it.
He looks like a fucking flasher in that coat, you know? Looks like he's going to pull it open and just reveal something you don't want to see, you know?
Or maybe we do. You never know. No. No. Steadfast no. He finds the fez briefly before he kind of ditches it and pulls out his...
And you hate that because you hate the fez.
I don't hate the fez. I just think people go on about the fez like it's the second coming of Christ. It's not a good look. It doesn't look good.
Nah, we love the fez. It's a good bit of fun.
There's a reason it's relegated to occasional accessory rather than Doctor look.
No, it's fun. It's good stuff.
But yeah, purple long coat. Love the length of it. The bow tie in a box. He pulls out like a little special bow tie, which I thought was nice.
Yeah, nice little special bow tie, which occasionally changes, I think.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. I think so. I don't know.
I like this one. It's kind of like a bit tattered and a bit character.
This is really the only episode with this actual look, really. Because,
oh, really?
Yeah, because he doesn't have a waistcoat on. For the rest of the season, he has a waistcoat underneath his jacket.
Oh.
And this is the only episode where he's just shirt, bow tie, coat. You know, no waistcoat.
I'll have to see. Does that complete the look? Does it feel naked without it?
Not necessarily. I quite like the look, actually. I do quite enjoy this look, but I also like the waistcoat. So
I'm picturing 10 in big, long brown flasher coat to just shirt. Yeah. That seems weird.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Anyway, fresh texture on the jacket. Looks great.
Yeah, it was tweed.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm saying it's a rare kind of jacket that you'd see like a long
Tweed's
tweed
expensive,
coat.
Man. You ever tried to get a tweed jacket? I have, much in my 11th Doctor era when I was obsessed with this man and his looks.
Of course.
I was like, yeah, I want to get a tweed jacket. Let's have a look. Sorry, like £300 for a normal jacket? Are you insane?
Look, neither of us had one. Let's move on.
Okay, all right. I've got that castle money once again.
No, all right. Look, I sported a tweed jacket at sixth form. Not all the time. All right.
Yes, fucking hell.
Just on special occasions.
At private school, was it?
No, it wasn't. You know it wasn't.
Yeah, Tory boy.
Fuck's sake. I like his trousers that are kind of cut short for his boots. I think he looks very stylish.
I like his boots. Yeah. I like the trousers. It all looks good. It's a good look for him. I reckon.
It is. It suits him very nicely, and it suits that he's kind of grown up out of the...
Yes, yeah. It does seem like a natural evolution of the character, really. It does seem like a bit more of a grown-up look for him. He's not... He's still like a silly and wacky and goofy, silly guy, but it's, it is... It's evolving with him. It's a good look.
Yeah, it fits Mad Professor, but Mad Professor with a bit more style this time.
He keeps saying this. He's not Mad Professor.
He's a bit Mad Professor.
No, he's not. You're wrong.
Anyone that wears a bow tie and has a bit of bouffant hair is a Mad Professor. You seen Einstein? Crazy.
12 embodies the Mad Professor a bit more.
Okay, well, I don't know that yet, all right? You got to meet me where I'm at.
He's got a chalkboard and everything.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know that yet either.
He loves doing his chalkboard.
He loves drawing.
He does. He loves drawing.
Do you reckon he
on
ever just does a big
chalkboard.
penis on it? You know, like in secondary school, you draw a knob on the board.
Anyway, so what happens next? I don't know where I am in my script. Oh, I'm in the Wi-Fi. No!
Oh no!
I've been taken.
Oh no!
Charlie Brooker got me.
Nathan doesn't know where he is.
No.
Clara doesn't know where she is as it goes. So the Doctor forces his way in. He sonics his way in. He's demonked himself. And we can.
Well, he's a bit worried. He's a bit worried about her, isn't he? Because he goes there. He's knocking on the door. He's like, "Hey, look at me, I'm sexy." And then like she's not answering. He's like, "Oh no, I'm worried. Now I'm going to break into your home."
But I quite like this element of the episode because the Doctor's he's so overjoyed that he's found Clara, which is his kind of his new obsession's a strong word, but like it's his new mystery to solve. He's got like the universe has gifted him something to do essentially after the Ponds loss.
We didn't do an episode on this, but we did watch the little prequel where he goes and sees. Well, he doesn't go and see, but he's a bit sad because he can't find Clara, and he accidentally bumps into a young Clara who's like, "Stop being sad, dickhead."
Yeah,
right?
Get over it. You fucking
get
idiot.
over it. Go and have a nice think somewhere quiet and be a monk or whatever.
My mum said I shouldn't talk to freaks and weirdos like you. By the way, what are you on the swings for? You're a grown man. Idiot.
Bless him. He's having fun.
He is having fun. That's a sweet scene. We should have just pressed record because we did just chat about it for like 5 minutes after we watched it as well.
Yeah, but we didn't. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not coming. That's not a hint either. It's not coming.
No.
We didn't record it.
That one's for us. All right.
Sometimes you got to hold a bit back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I like this because he doesn't want to lose Clara again. He's already lost her twice.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so it's he kind of immediately goes into panic mode, like thinking the universe might be kind of on a sick joke on this kind of stuff. So we hear Clara panicking. She's on the floor, but her face has been uploaded into the little girl's caved-in noggin. Right, you can see like you can see Clara being projected in the kind of the cove of the little girl's blue head, which is pretty spooky. It's kind of like you're left to believe there's kind of not much you can do beyond this point. Like it's happened.
Yeah, she doesn't know where she is. But you say there's not much you can do, but luckily the Doctor knows some CSI Miami hacking skills.
This is ridiculous, yeah.
So he grabs her little fucking 2011 notebook laptop, okay?
Yeah.
Probably has about 2 megabytes of RAM on it, right?
And it's probably not connected to the internet either.
And it's not connected to the internet apart from the evil internet.
Yeah.
But is able to hack into the server and somehow fight the evil hackers or whatever. I tell you what, you want a good keyboard to type in hacking scene? Boy, have we got you covered here.
This is the thing with this, right? I love the confidence on this. Yeah. I like that they go, it's a 90s hacking montage. That's what you're getting. Yeah. Like, it's not... Often when you see this kind of stuff, they know what they're doing in this show. Mm-hmm. Like, they're deliberately close up on the laptop and typing. And Matt Smith is not moving his hand an inch. He's tapping the same 6 keys over and over again in rapid fashion.
Yeah.
They're doing, like, the lines of code going up the screen.
Like Matrix code going up and down. Yeah.
It's very, very good. And then, yeah, I really like the Doctor. He's not even talking. He's just kind of going tap, 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 tap. And it cuts back to the big business people in the office. And they're like, my God, this guy's a hacker.
No, he's hacking into us. Quick, hack back harder.
This must be Charlie Brooker. He's fending us off.
No.
But yeah, so they're hacking back harder until eventually someone goes like, is there anything we can do about this? And he goes, there's not. It's so ridiculously dramatic.
Oh, hacking's so stupid. Hacking as depicted in movies and TV shows is so stupid. I'll never forget. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like, it's one of the fucking CSI, NCIS, fucking one of those shows.
Yeah.
Miami.
One of the acronyms.
Texas, fucking, I don't know, wherever it is. All right.
CSI.
There's a scene where they're hacking, like, oh no, they're beating me, I can't do it. And then someone goes, here, I'll help you out. And they both just start wildly tapping on the same keyboard. Yes.
Oh, that's so brilliant.
It's so good.
Let's dual wield this bitch.
Oh, shit. stupid.
Yeah, it's always fun. They're never not fun.
No.
Why don't people like this one? This is such a stupid fun episode.
It's good fun. Yeah, it's good fun. Get over yourselves.
Yeah. But yeah, so the big businesswoman's pacing in her office, kind of figuring out that all of her nerds out there are trying to anti-hack or whatever. And a message flashes up on her screen, and it says, "Under my protection, the Doctor," and he signed it off. And this shits her up big time. She like goes, the glasses guy is there, and she's like, "Get out, I need to talk to the client." And then she cryptically says, "The one you told me about is here." We don't see who the big client is yet, but we know who it is.
It's Richard E. Grant.
It's Richard E. Grant. This time he's in cyberspace.
He's in the Wi-Fi.
He's not a snow globe. Turns out there was a choice this whole time.
Well, technology's updated.
True. Yeah, he's in the snow globe of the modern day.
The internet. That's what we call the internet.
Black mirror, Nathan.
No. Anyway, so Clara's back. She's safe now, or whatever. So the Doctor, he puts her in bed. He takes her upstairs. He puts her in bed.
This was such a sweet scene.
It's very sweet. It's so lovely. He like puts her to bed. He gets like he sets up some flowers for her in a little jar, a vase or whatever. He like makes her a cup of tea, and he gets out
in a jar, but he punches them into the jar and seals it.
Shut up. And then he gets out a pack of jammy Dodgers and puts them all on the plate for her. He loves a jammy Dodger. We know this.
He does.
Right?
Although he's got more restraint than me because he only takes half and leaves the rest.
He does have a nice sniff of one. He's like, I love this.
Yeah.
I love sniffing jammy Dodgers.
This is Clara's theme playing here.
That one. Yeah.
It was lovely. I thought this was a very, very nice scene. I'm quickly becoming very endeared to Clara. Yes. I quite like her a lot. I tell you what, I did feel very old because the way when the Doctor's flicking through her stuff, she sees that she stopped kind of marking her book. Her what was it, like 101 somethings?
101 places to see.
That's
book
it.
Is. Yes.
And she stopped her most recent marking was when she was 12 years old. So she's been doing it pretty much her entire life. Not 12, sorry, 24. Like that show with, is it Kiefer Sutherland?
Kiefer Sutherland, where he plays Jack Bauer.
Oh, it's Nathan!
That was the entire. I used to watch that show, and that was the entire reason why I watched it. By the way,
your dad sit you down one day and go, "Take a look at this, son."
My dad. Stop. First of all, stop. Okay, he does not sound like that. Second of all, yes, you're exactly right. Okay, he did introduce me to it, and he went, "It's called Jack Bauer," and we were both like, "Whoa, that's cool. He's got our name."
There comes a time in every Bauer man's life where his dad sits him down and goes, "Here."
He spells it differently, though. He spells it the German way, but we can forgive him.
What's that? Is it B-A-U-E-R?
B-A-U-E-R, yeah.
There we go. I'm cultured. I know the German way. So Clara's 24, we can ascertain. And that made me feel old, because when I was little, and I knew that not little, but when I was younger, and I knew that Doctor Who was on, like I said, I'd largely checked out at this point, but I knew Clara was an older person than me. And now I am older than this Clara, and I don't like how that feels.
You're older now than every companion will be for the rest of the time. Okay?
That's horrendous.
So get used to it.
It's like in a new series of Doctor Who when they're like I'm Ruby Sunday, I'm like 18 or 19 or whatever. I'm like, oh my lord.
I was born in 2004. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, that's illegal. That's not okay.
Stop that.
But yeah, so I like all this. The Doctor sees that there's a leaf in her book, which we'll talk about a little bit later. He gives it a look and a lick.
Bit weird.
Yeah, strange to lick a leaf, but this is the kind of guy he is. He likes licking leaves.
Bit of his 10 coming out there. 11, your 10 is showing, as nerds say.
Your 10 is showing. How long does 11 have to do this before it just becomes 11's thing too? I feel like he's earned it. He's done quite a few licks by this point.
What's he licked?
He's licked a bunch of stuff. He's sniffed and licked a lot of things.
Sniffing and licking are different things, all right? What's he licked?
Well, I can't remember off the top of my head. But
exactly.
I have spoken about every episode of this show in immense detail.
Can't provide any examples, all right?
Damn. All right, fine.
10 was a licker, we know this. He licks that Dalek brain, which he didn't actually do.
Oh, yeah, that's hideous. That's great.
He didn't actually do that. Stuff. He didn't do that. That was in my mind.
No, he held it up, didn't he? I'm sure he did.
Yeah, he held it. He didn't lick it, though. This was a whole thing. We discussed this. I was doing a fun callback joke, but your memory is horrible, so you can't remember it.
My memory from, like, fucking a year ago.
Yeah!
About a
Wasn't that long
tiny
ago.
thing of Doctor
It
Who.
wasn't a tiny thing. It was a big thing. Your memory's horrible.
All right, sorry everyone. Sorry. I like this. The Doctor set up his TARDIS on the driveway. I think he's moved it closer, isn't he?
Yeah, he has moved it closer. By the way, that leaf, well, it's a different leaf every time you see it, because of course it is. All right.
Yeah.
They can't keep just a regular leaf for the same, but it does. It is a bit funny. Like, every time they're like, "This leaf is so important to me. It's the most important thing in the world," and then it's clearly, visibly different every single time. Okay, but whatever. It's fine.
You got to let them off this kind of stuff. Right?
Yeah.
They want a fresh leaf for the shot. I get it. It's fine.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, whatever.
So the Doctor's parked his TARDIS up a little bit closer, and he's got the robot girl out because he earlier on he sonicked the robot and she's in robot form now. She's no longer just a little girl with a spoon head. And he's got it over the desk, like he's just kind of propped up a little makeshift station.
It's not got it over the desk. It is the desk.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. He's got a pop-up chair though. And
Yeah.
Clara pops her head out the top window, and the Doctor's taken down some messages for her while she's been asleep. Go on.
Angie called. She said she's staying at Nina's. Apparently, that's all completely fine, and you shouldn't worry like you always do. For God's sake, get off her back. Also, your dad phoned mainly about the government. He seems very cross with them. I've got several pages on that. I said I'd look into it. I fixed the rattling noise in the washing machine, indexed the kitchen cupboards, optimized photosynthesis in the main flower bed, and I assembled a quadricycle.
It's more productive than booting a football around, which he did at the ponds, I'll say.
Yeah, he's been busy. Well, we know he can't just sit there and do nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He painted that fence. He fixed that car, maybe.
Oh, that's true. No, he definitely fucked the car up.
Lawrence, stop that.
We may not... Oh, yeah, sorry. No. We may not have seen the result of what he did to the car, but whoever drove that car crashed it. All right? I know that for a fact.
Okay.
The Doctor invented the quadricycle because he thought it was disassembled. It turns out, I love the little glee on his face, and he goes, I invented the quadricycle.
Bit of fun.
It's great fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Clara asks him if she's being guarded, and the Doctor says yes, and he's not going to budge from the spot. So she goes, all right, well, I'm going to have to come down to you then. And off she goes.
This is cute.
This is cute.
Do you know what this is? Chemistry.
Oh, right. He's saying it. He's putting it out
Chemistry, yeah.
He's putting it out there. Yeah, I'm very warm to them so far. They've got a great back and forth, which I like.
They do. We do have a nice little vibe going here. Anyway, the evil business people are like, what if we threw a fucking plane at them? Anyway, so
this is such a good scene.
It is. We'll get to it. We'll get into it now.
Yeah.
Anyway. So the Doctor, he calls her a governess. He says, like, she's talking about her life and what she does and stuff, and she's like, oh, I'm just looking after the kids for now. And she's like, and the Doctor's like, oh yeah, you're a governess, aren't you? Just like, don't worry about it, you know.
Yeah, you go. Oh, there's a couple of times this episode he starts and then goes, oh, actually, never mind.
Yeah,
That's not.
There's a mystery. He doesn't know what's going on.
No, he doesn't. He's figuring it out as we are. So he gives Clara the lowdown on the Wi-Fi. He says that I quite like this. Humans are always crying out for help in a Wi-Fi soup. It's just like and Clara has a little gag about Twitter. Did you get what this was?
Well, yeah, you kind of just did a butchered version of it there. But yeah, the Doctor says the whole world is swimming in Wi-Fi. We're living in Wi-Fi soup. Suppose something got inside it, something that was there living in the Wi-Fi, harvesting human minds, extracting them. Imagine that, human souls trapped like flies in the World Wide Web, stuck forever, crying out for help. And Clara says, isn't that basically just Twitter?
Ahead of the curve.
Fucking burn on you, Elon.
Yeah, Elon.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
2013. Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm actually going to be allowed to move on from that. That's great stuff. No, you got nothing to say.
Oh, I see. You paid for Twitter
Once, all right, once, and it's gone. It's gone.
Once
soon.
is all it takes.
I know that. I know. It's for work. All right.
It's for work.
It was for work. It didn't get me anything, by the
mouth.
way. I thought it might have got me something, but it didn't.
Fuck you.
I know.
All right.
But yes, so I like all of that. But the Doctor does realise that Clara suddenly has made a joke about Twitter, and she's like, hang on a minute. he's like, you know all about computers now, because she was obviously briefly uploaded, but then he did his epic hacker skills.
She brought back the tech package they uploaded. That's what I told you to remember for earlier, and this is why.
I remembered it.
She has the computer skills now. She's a whiz kid on a laptop, all right?
Because thank God one of them is.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, she can hack with the best of them. Maybe we'll see that a little later.
Ooh, maybe we will. So the Doctor clocks that there's a motionless bloke just staring him down, right?
Yeah. He's a robot.
The robot, but this is because Alexei was told to basically he was hacked by the big businesswoman, and she was like, find a creative way to kill Clara, basically. And he was like, all right, I'm on that. So they're not safe on the road, and the Doctor goes, you and me inside the box now. And I love that so many.
Should we say that all the lights start going off around the like all the street lights and everything, and then house lights start turning on. Basically, there's like a London-wide blackout, essentially, apart from this one street, which is lit up like a fucking Christmas tree, okay?
Yeah.
And then there's a plane in the sky, which basically is like, I'll land there, I reckon.
That sounds great.
I'll fucking do that. Doesn't one of the blokes say, like, fucking, we can't have another London-wide activation, all right? We can't always pass it off as a riot, okay?
Yeah.
This, obviously, episode shortly after the London riots. Is that a bit insensitive? I feel like, because that was quite a horrible thing that happened.
Yeah, there's that, although there is that picture of that guy holding up basmati rice that everyone loves. You know?
And he did get arrested.
Yeah, that is absurd, by the way. Man's out here stealing rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
I don't know if a whole riot is justified by a picture of a man with a bag of basmati rice.
It's a great picture, though.
Yeah, it's a fun picture, but I don't know if a whole riot and the fact that people died and everything is justified.
I get it. Look, but picture this. Another riot, 2 rice photos. Yeah, it's starting to look a bit nicer.
I'm uncomfortable with it. I'm uncomfortable with this bit, so I'm going to move on. All right?
Okay. No, obviously the London riots were horrible. No one wants that repeated. Yeah, probably is a little bit insensitive. I would say probably my riff was probably more insensitive than the episode, but
maybe.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Doctor says, "You and me inside the box." And I'm a big fan of how people often take this as like, a bit full on. And the Doctor's like, no, not like that.
Well, she doesn't know, does she? She doesn't know it's bigger on the inside yet.
No, yeah, which is great. I like that he's always flummoxed. And she says, "Have you got a kissing booth or a snogging booth?" I think she calls it
a snog box.
A snog box. There we go. Mm-hmm. It's not a snog box. It's actually a TARDIS.
I know.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. I don't know if you noticed.
I've seen Doctor Who before. All right, shut up. This is a great moment, all right? And this is why having a full 360 set for a TARDIS is great, okay? Because you can do shit like this. Try doing this on your fucking shit TARDIS set, all right?
All right.
Can a fucking fun scene like this ever happen, Lawrence?
Probably not. No.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. There were fun scenes, but you know.
Nothing this visually creative.
No,
okay?
Yes, I do like that it's very much kind of well, yeah, it's
a wanna. It's basically a wanna. They run into the TARDIS, the camera well, it kind of cheats it because it does transition from outside to inside the TARDIS, okay?
Yeah.
But the camera follows them around the TARDIS as the Doctor does a quick hop from the street onto the plane itself. And Clara just gets like, she doesn't get a hole, it's bigger on the inside sort of moment, because she's kind of already had one, I guess, with
this is what
Victorian Clara.
Yeah.
So they just have to go. So the Doctor just basically has to go, yeah, it's bigger on the inside, all right, don't fucking worry about it, okay? Yeah. Look, I don't have time for this, okay? We got to do a quick hop here, all right?
I really, really like this, because this is exactly what I put down. They have to do this again with Clara. It's a case in, like, it's just part of the fact that she's appeared as a few different characters up until this point, and one of them last week saw the TARDIS and the inside of it. So I like that she gets a second moment, and they just have to do it differently, and it makes for a more creative way. I love the way Jenna Coleman just runs in, and she kind of stops herself where she would assume the box should have ended, and she holds the railing, and she's like, "What?" It's a great bit of like physical performance from her. The way she turns around, and she's like obviously mind blown by it.
It's great, yeah, and I love the way the camera follows them both around, and yeah, you can see the cuts in it. You can see where it does, go from the fucking the interior set to the exterior set, and he's at the door, and they run out into the plane and stuff. But I don't care.
It's too high stakes to give a shit about.
Yeah,
I saw the match cut. Who cares?
and it's a great fun scene. Just them running out of the TARDIS and on the fucking plane as it's crashing and stuff. Miracle that Clara did not spill a single drop of tea, which is the most impressive thing.
It's really the most impressive. It took me a while to realise that she was even still holding the mug, and I was like, this is good fun. I like this a lot.
It's good, yeah.
I like that they go onto the plane as well, by the way. Like, because at first thing you'd be like, the doctor's like, there's a plane incoming. Fuck this. Right, and I thought he was probably just going to get in and go like, let's go somewhere else, not in a plane crash. But then he comes out on the plane.
Just let that plane crash into the ground, will he?
Just before we move on from the TARDIS, all right, this set is absolutely lovely. Right,
we got him.
I don't know if you got me. All right,
you got him.
I still hold my opinions, but I'm just saying that blue light and the time rotor and the spins.
Blood spent fucking 2 years being like, oh, I don't like just a silver spaceship. Oh.
I don't. But when it's like,
it's not that.
Yeah, I know, because it's got loads of lights and stuff. I get it, right? And I think probably because the set is enclosed, the lights are more prominent because obviously they're bouncing off all the fucking walls. But yeah, it's a lovely set. It's very great, aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, isn't
it better than that shit ugly fucking shit in a butt set from fucking 9-10 era?
No, because that had its green hues as well, right? I'm saying we're too early in, but I like this. Horrible. I liked it more than I thought I'd like it.
It's the superior set, and it only gets better. It's getting better all the time, as the Beatles said. Yay! The Doctor has to fly a plane, and he can't fly a plane.
Yeah, he's an alien and a Time Lord with two hearts, but he cannot fly a plane. He does the classic pull-up method. He did this in Titanic when he skimmed the Buckingham Palace.
So you gotta do.
Yeah, fucking easy peasy.
Yeah, I could fly a plane.
He should have turned to Clara and said, "I did this with the Titanic once."
Sure.
Don't know if you saw.
Why not? Yeah.
Anyway,
and then the pilots like wake up and they're like, "What the fuck is going on here?" I'm like, "Bro, you just passed out. Never mind. All right,
you can't help
on the job." Nah, disgrace.
Okay. So big businesswoman is in London. She wants the blue box found, but meanwhile Clara wants to know what's going on. She's back on the TARDIS, and the Doctor says, "Over breakfast. I'll tell you everything that's going on over breakfast." Clara goes, "I'm not fucking gonna wait till breakfast." But it's a time machine, Nathan. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, stop. Some of the ways we pass back and forth to each other is so fucking stupid.
I feel like they're going to appear on another Still Got... Like, a while ago, there was a Still Got Legs bingo card that someone played. I feel like we're going to get... I don't know if you knew about this.
I feel like sometimes we can just say a thing that happens without this weird passing back and forth.
No, but you know what it does? People don't always... Maybe not everyone has a podcast, right? So it's the transitional thing. It's the way... Nathan might be looking at his notes, and it's his way of hearing that it's his go. People know this.
But it's stupid. Oh, yeah.
I feel like if we didn't do these silly sayings, it'd be a lot of like, "Are you done? Oh, okay, I'll go," kind of thing.
I think it'd be fine. All right.
I'm never going to say it again. I'm banning it.
Good. Okay. You're right, Lawrence. I don't have to wait till the morning because it's a time machine. I don't know if you knew that.
I don't know if you knew that. I banned that, Nathan.
Yeah, so they just they stroll up at the South Bank the next morning, just like, and I guess the fact that a big blue box has just appeared out of nowhere, despite the fucking chameleon art,
Circuit.
Is it chameleon arch?
Circuit.
No. What's the perception filter? That's the one I'm looking for. Despite the perception filter, people notice this and deemed that worthy enough to fill a fez full of money.
Yeah, yeah, I guess, and it does nullify my 2 points. As the Doctor is just willy-nilly leaving those doors wide open as well. Like, those front doors are just hanging open and various people are around.
Yeah, but so what? The Doctor's not exactly like Well, he's not always like, no one can ever know about me, is he? He's not like a fucking big secret that hides his identity. He's not Spider-Man, is he?
Yeah, but imagine if like some toddler just ran in and the door shut or something.
Well, he didn't, did they?
Well, he can't take these risks. That's what I'm saying. Okay. He's with a nanny. Clara should know better than this. You should shut that door, by the way. It's a hazard.
I don't think she has much experience in fucking TARDISes at this point.
Toddler in TARDIS situations.
Yeah.
No, you're probably right, but he does pull a big, quite a little actually, a motorbike out of it.
Is that a little motorbike?
Well, it's like a moped's the wrong word, but it's not like a big
it's a big
Harley situation, is it?
It's not a fucking Harley Hog Davidson, no. All right, but it's a big motorbike. Right.
All right, fine. Can we agree on regular motorbike?
It's a motorbike, okay?
All my notes say minuscule motorbike. Is that going to be a problem?
Yes, it is. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, so the quick little detail is that the big business people find out that they're in London and the next day because people are snapping pics nearby, which I quite like that. It keeps up the whole, the Wi-Fi, the cloud is overseeing and overlooking everything. Yeah.
And they're like, we got to make sure this time Earl's Court was a disaster. Ha ha ha! Very good joke.
I don't understand the joke. What happened at Earl's Court?
There's a police box at Earl's Court.
Oh, what, like this?
Well, like a TARDIS box, yeah, and people go there and take photos with it. Yeah.
How have I never seen this or heard about this?
Have you ever been to Earl's Court?
Probably not. Well, I might have seen.
That'd be why you've never seen it then.
All right, well, I like that. That's a good joke. I laughed when it happened.
You didn't know.
You don't know that.
Fucking hell. Anyway, I like the Doctor going into the garage in the TARDIS, and he goes the wrong way at first. He goes down the corridor, goes one way, and then goes, no, this way.
We're still getting used to it. The new layout, probably.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun.
But yeah, so cruising down the street, they've got their goggles on, they've got their kind of headgear on.
I hate this. All right,
you hate this?
Yeah, sloppy. All right, sloppy. Why did you give them shiny helmets where I can clearly fucking see the camera? All right, in the reflection, okay? And if you insist on the shiny helmets, then at least take the fucking camera out of the reflection. Don't just leave it in there for everyone to see. And especially because it's so in your face. It's so center frame. Here is the camera. Sloppy, all right? There's no excuse for it, okay?
No, there's not. I get it, but it's... I'm having fun when I'm going with Murray Gold. I'm going, ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, it's ruined by the camera for me. I'm just like, I'm
not
just
5 minutes ago, you were like, who cares if you can see the cut?
No,
it doesn't matter.
I know, it's just this moment. It's this and the fucking chips guy later on, but it's just ruined for this fucking for just this sloppy moment, which could have easily been fixed.
It is quite egregious, I will say. Yeah, you can't.
I'm just reminded that it's a TV show, and then the illusion is broken.
Yeah, it's the first thing you can see in the shot, pretty much.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. It's a bit of a shame, but hey ho.
And also, don't get me started on the layout of London here as well.
Oh no, you can't. You'll be going hours.
Look, all right, they're going over Westminster Bridge, and then somehow they're going down the fucking Mall from fucking Trafalgar Square way. Why the heck would you do that? All right,
and
why are they going down the Mall towards Buckingham Palace if they end up at a fucking rooftop terrace cafe at St. Paul's fucking cathedral? All right, that's on the other side of London, not the other side of London, but it's a way away.
Look, it might have been a while since he took the old bike out, all right?
No.
Once a crusty demon, always a crusty demon, Nathan. You don't maybe he wanted to ride around town for a bit before he got where he was going.
Outrageous, all right?
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't line up. That's just what it is, all right? If New Yorkers can get over Spider-Man doing it, we have to get over this.
They shouldn't.
He should demand better.
It should be accurate all the time, okay?
All right. So the Doctor and Clara are catching up over breakfast. Clara's gone for a milkshake. She's a woman after my own heart, Nathan. A milkshake.
We do a milkshake at breakfast. That's outrageous.
That's great stuff.
You having a milkshake for breakfast?
I wouldn't say as part of my morning routine, no, but if I'm going out for a fancy rooftop breakfast, I might treat myself to a milkshake. Maybe not a big, thick ice cream one, but a nice, thin, lovely, refreshing one to start the day.
Can't be having a milkshake at breakfast.
I think you can. I think under the right circumstances, paired with maybe a bit of fruit.
No.
I'm not having like a big full English in a milkshake. That's sacrilege. I'm not doing that.
All right.
What's your drink of choice? Are you just going for a hot drink, like a tea?
No, I'll probably go for a breakfast. I'll go for a latte.
Oh, a latte. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm not really a tea or coffee drinker. I'd probably go for the more savoury choice would be an orange or apple juice. Can't beat an OJ freshly squeezed in the morn.
Don't say it can't be an OJ.
No.
Don't say that, Lawrence.
Moving on. So they catch up over breakfast. I quite like this scene. They start bickering about who's going to get to the big business location first. They keep snatching the laptop back and forth from each other. There's a proper, to me to you scene. And I quite like this. Say again.
Chuckle Brothers.
The Chuckle Brothers, indeed.
Yeah.
I do like that Clara is. I know this is a consensus about the character, but it's there from day dot, as far as I can tell. Anyway, that she's very much wanting to be as capable as the Doctor. She's very much 100%. There. Like, let me prove this that I can do it.
Yeah. She's like, I can do this. Why should I just sit back and let you do it all? Yeah. I'm good at this. They put fucking Twitter skills in me. All right.
Yeah, I know all about Twitter now.
So I'll hack them, thank you. Okay.
She's got missed calls from Charlie Brooker, like, your mind, please, I need it.
Charlie, please, stop calling. I'm trying to hack the shard or whatever.
I'm trying to hack the shard. No, but she even seems doctorist, the way she's like, go on, you fetch us the coffees. Like, it feels very much like what the Doctor would do to try and be cool.
I like when he does go to get coffees, he takes a moment, he's like, you're young, shouldn't you be doing young people stuff like dancing, which he demonstrates by then doing like 70s disco dancing and stuff, like literally the fucking like night fever fucking...
This is what makes him seem so old, by the way, like these kind of little like acting choices that he does. Very good. Yeah. He should have busted out a Fortnite dance.
Great. Wasn't around in 2013.
I was just about to ask you.
It came out in 2018, I think.
Oh my god! Can you imagine if we had Fortnite at uni?
We wouldn't have got anything done.
We really wouldn't. We'd be in the middle of the essays, like quick Royale, I reckon.
We wouldn't have passed uni.
We barely passed without Fortnite.
We did all right.
No, we did.
I graduated with a 2-1. I'm happy with that.
I'm very happy with that. But I'm saying if we had a degree that was entirely academic based, we know we wouldn't have passed with 2-1.
Well, Lawrence, that's why we didn't do an academic degree. That's why we did drama. We know what we're good at. All right.
Oh my god. Yeah, very true. But yeah, so the Doctor, there's a moment where he lies about having 27 brains just to try and win an argument as well. And then he's like, it was maybe an exaggeration on my part.
Yeah, bit of fun. He does at one point say he has like 512 regenerations or something. But that's in an episode of Sarah Jane, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we just ignore that. That didn't happen.
Well, I'm saying he's exaggerating. He does it. Yeah, like you. Clara, she needs a nickname. She needs a hacker name, I guess.
Yeah.
So she says like something to the effect of like Clara Oswald for the win. Oswin. Ooh. And the Doctor's like cringe.
Yeah, look, he goes, that is epic cringe.
That is so cringe.
So yeah, the Doctor goes and gets the coffees, and the Wi-Fi. I like this scene quite a lot.
See him just stroll into that cafe and just pick up that fucking cake, give it a big sniff, and then put it down somewhere else.
He doesn't know the rules.
Arrest that man. All right? Outrageous.
Fucking top, like a rooftop London cafe as well. That's an 8 quid cupcake right there.
It's not a cupcake, it's a big cake that you need to cut a slice off for everyone.
It is, you're right.
Bro just grabs the whole fucking, what's that thing called? You know what you put a cake on and it spins?
Lazy Susan.
Whatever, yeah, sure. He picks up the lazy...
Do you trust me?
He'll think that's his granddaughter. He picks it up and he's like, and he just gives it a big sniff and then puts it down. Outrageous.
It is outrageous. It's true.
If I'm in that cafe and I see that, I'll be fucking speaking to the manager. I'll be like, excuse me.
You'd be pulling him aside, would you?
I'll be like, excuse that man, just if that is that can we?
What if I wanted a slice? What are you going to do now?
Exactly. It's ruined.
Reimburse me for the cake I hadn't ordered or paid for.
Yes. I'll take a free cake, thank you.
Don't get me wrong, I've got no problem eating it. I just don't want to pay for it. I don't care that he sniffed it. It's fine.
I'll have it for free, actually.
It's still good enough to eat, but I'm not paying money. I had that so many times when I worked at a pub. People would come up to me, they had like 4 bites left on their dinner, and they go, "This dinner was inedible." I'm like, "Was it?" Doesn't fucking look like it, mate.
I don't understand that. That's a real big thing in America where, like, because like fucking customer service is so fucking massive over there, it's a real thing. Like, oh, I didn't like this meal. Can I get I'll be like, oh, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry for that. Here, we'll comp that. You don't have to pay. We'll get you something else. I'm like, right. If I go into a restaurant and I order something and I don't like it, that's my problem.
Yeah.
Okay? That's like, I would not be like, I didn't like that. But if I was away, I'd be like, well, fucking tough shit.
Yeah.
You fucking ordered that. Order someone else.
I made a shit choice. Like, yeah.
You still have to fucking pay for it, you dickhead.
We're not talking technical problems, by the way. Like, you order a steak and it's fucking, like, blue in the middle when you ordered it fucking medium rare or whatever. Like, that's a problem. We're talking people that show up and go, fucking 8 pizzas anyway. 1 pizza, please, mate. Oh, I don't like pizza. This is a shock. I can't believe this.
Anyway, enough about my tirade on America.
Yeah. America, customer service. We've had it all.
It gets I was in America for like fucking 3 months or something, and after a while, it's too much. I'm like, I just want to be back somewhere where I'm treated like a piece of shit, you know?
Just relax around me, please.
Yeah, I don't want to walk into a store and have someone be like, "Hi there, sir. How are you doing today?" I'm like, fuck off, please.
One of the few shops I've been to, I was in America. I've only been in America in my entire life for 5 days. Right, and I was there as part of like a sixth form trip, like a fancy media trip that we got to go on. Right, but the whole point was it was supposed to interview someone over there, but the interview got cancelled, so it just turned out we were in New York.
So you always in New York for no
fucking
reason.
No, it's great, school time and everything.
I mean, it's in New York, but yeah.
But yeah, I went into a shop, right, and I literally wanted like a sweet or like something to eat, right, just a quick snack.
A candy.
Yeah, a candy. Yeah, you could say, as the Americans say. And I was like. Just as you do, you know, in England, you go up to the counter, you put it down, you go, "Oh, just that, please, mate." Right? Said that, and they went, "No way, you're British." And I was like, "Oh yeah," and they went,
"In New York?
Yeah,
surely, that's insane. In New York, of all places."
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty diverse city, but hey ho. He went, "Oh, you're British." I went, "Yeah," and he went, "Say piss off." And I went, "Piss off," and he went, "Say bastard." And I was like, "Bastard," and he went,
"Wasn't you a little boy?"
I don't know.
You was like 16, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was. I wasn't. How old would I be? Probably about 17. Yeah, 16, 17.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, real weird stuff.
Who was this New York man who was so baffled by an English accent that he gets a little boy to say piss off to him?
I think he was trying to like be a bit jovial and a bit fun, and I was just like, "You're a weird guy, man. Let me pay for this candy and leave, please."
And that man. Donald Trump.
Oh, no, that's how he got his start.
Yeah. As soon as you left, he went, "They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats."
You will find any reason to segue into that.
Joe Biden tried to kill me. He tried to shoot me, but I said no. Okay.
But I said, have you seen that clip of him where he's like, "Oh, if he was on the Joe Rogan podcast."
Oh God.
And he said something like, "If I was the president, Putin wouldn't have been able to invade Ukraine." And Joe Rogan goes, "What would you have done?" And he would have. He said, "I would have called Vladimir and I would have said, Vladimir, you're not going in." That was his answer. And people are in the fucking comments like, "Our president, the goat." Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, that's probably enough bumming out of our American listeners now.
Election day coming up.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about how that goes. If that's going to go poorly, That's horrendous news for you. I
don't know if you saw Kamala got the second verse on Epic Rap Battles of History.
I heard that this is a thing.
Which means that apparently she's destined to win.
I heard there's a counter theory, though, which is that her placement on the thumbnail suggests otherwise.
Yeah. So there's one for each.
When will Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd stop predicting the future? Charlie Brooker's there. What if thumbnails could tell the future? Anyway, right. So the Wi-Fi starts hacking into all the cafe employees. So the doctor's been there. He sniffed his cupcake. Fucking hell, we were distracted for a while.
Do you know what I like about this? Do you know what I like when the business lady starts hacking all the people in the cafe? I like that they've always got something in their arm, like she's holding her iPad, like a little fucking thing.
Oh, right.
Whoever she's hacking, when it's the waitress, she's got her little coffee tray. When it's the little girl, she's got like a magazine or something. When it's the bloke, he's got like a tea towel because he's like wiping down the coffee thing. I like that. It's just a good little attention to detail.
What? So
they always do the little thing.
What does it mean though? What do you mean? Like they're just holding tea towels?
Because the woman, she's holding her iPad like that, so they're like mimicking her.
Oh, I see. I got you.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh god, I didn't even notice that.
No, you didn't, because you're unobservant. We've established this.
I noticed the cameras in the helmet. All right, I saw that.
You didn't notice anything.
But yeah, so you get some good performances here. Some great robo possession kind of moments, like the way they kind of snap in and out of like who they actually are versus who they are when the Wi-Fi is controlling them. The doctor gets all close to a woman, essentially is like proper up in her face, the server at the cafe, and then as soon as she kind of snaps out of being the businesswoman, she's like, "You're right there, you're right, sir." He's like weirdly close to my face, sniffing me and whatever. Like, it's a good performance.
Wasn't she supposed to be a bit flustered because the business lady's like, "Do you like her? I can make her like you." And then that's when she does that. And she's like, "Oh, you're okay, sir? You're a bit close."
Horrendously dark implications, by the way.
Yeah. A bit weird.
What's the play? If the doctor was like, "Actually, yeah, she is a bit of me." What next?
Let's not go down that road.
No, let's really not.
Yeah.
So the big businesswoman to the doctor starts kind of bragging about how sick her Wi-Fi is. I really, really like this. She's like, my client loves the humans. He has no intention on harming the humans, right? Absolutely admires them, thinks they're great. And she starts spouting off some philosophy stuff. She's like, no one loves cattle more than Burger King. And I'm like, do you know what? That's actually quite good writing there. I like that villain motivation of like, no one loves the humans as much as the client does, who benefits from them but sees them as beneath them. And I'm like, that's lovely. I thought that was quite interesting.
I don't know what that was. Anyway, Clara's figured out a way to hack into the mainframe or whatever.
Yeah.
And what she's done is she's hacked everyone's webcams and just takes mug shots of them.
Yeah.
And then is able to track them where they work or whatever. And they all work at the Shard. They all have that displayed on their Facebook profile for some reason.
Yeah.
First of, that's stupid though. You don't put the building you work at as where you work on Facebook, the Shard. Okay.
Yeah, I work at the business of the Shard. Everyone knows that's how it goes. It's also pretty crazy considering stuff you find out later on in the episode. Like, I think that's a bit of a major oversight there.
Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch, I think.
Yeah.
But all right, sure.
Look, it's a little contrivance, but it is what it is. It's how hacking works, Nathan. You can find out anything with a few taps of the same 6 keys over and over.
It's true. Anyway, the doctor's a spoonhead or whatever.
Yeah,
he comes out and he's like, "Fucking, I'm a spoonhead."
It's me. I'm normal. The doctor.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
normal.
question it.
I'm normal. Anyway, I'm going to turn my head really slowly. All right.
It takes Clara too long to see that he's fucked, by the way. Like, I know we can't see it because of how the camera's framed, but like, Clara has peripheral vision. She should be able to see that man is a hollow head.
Yeah. Anyway, he scans her. She gets uploaded. Thankfully, it's much more quicker than last time. I don't know what they did, but they really upgraded their system.
Well, because Clara didn't have any Wi-Fi in her house. It was shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Anyway, they fucking instantly upload her. Then the real doctor comes out. And what I love about this scene is he sees Spoonhead Doctor and his face is like turning back to normal. But as it's turning, just the way Matt Smith looks, he like gives this really like cunty look as he's turning his head. He's looking you up and down as he's giving you this real bitchy turn, and it's so good.
Someone needs to make that into a GIF. It's the perfect, like, all right.
It probably already is. It's quite good.
But yeah, so I do like how kind of, like you say, cunty look and everything, but he is proper pissed off. Because as far as he can tell, again, like he got his way out of it not yesterday. He got his way out. Well, yes, it would have been yesterday for him. He got his way out of it yesterday where Clara kind of, he could reverse it and do his epic hacking. But now it's, she's gone. She's lost to the cloud. And the way the doctor's kind of immediately like, nah, that won't do. And is essentially goes into fucking war with them. It's great. Yeah. It's really, really
so
cool.
we see him riding the motorbike. He's heading towards the Shard, I guess. He's very angry. And then he comes across Man with Chips.
Man with Chips.
Again, you can see the entire crew in the helmet.
Yeah.
When it's shots of Matt Smith, just like leaning on the railings, watching the scene being shot and everything. Pretty sure you could probably see Stephen Moffat just there with a script.
Just mouthing along to his own words, like, yeah, great stuff, me.
I am good. Man with Chips.
Man with Chips loves it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what does he say? He was like, what does the Man with Chips say? He's like, you won't catch us or whatever. He says something like that.
Yeah, he says the building's on lockdown. I'm afraid you're not coming in. And they're just like, ha! I've got a motorbike which I rode in the anti-grav Olympics, so fuck you, bitch.
And he fucking absolutely slams the big red button.
Slams the big red button, and then he just drives up the fucking building.
Look.
So that's pretty cool.
Look, right, I don't even care. This is fucking great. I think this is so stupid and so... this is kind of the same way I feel about the Slithines, right? The farts. They're stupid, but they're fun, and I don't care. It's just fun, good stuff.
Look, I agree with this. I can't agree with you on the
I remember
fart
you
got
didn't
too
like
much.
the farts.
Yeah, it got way too. It was like the dick jokes in Deadpool. It was just. It was
probably
just fucking
worse,
relentless. It was relentless. Okay.
Do you remember that room where they're all in the one cabinet set that they had, and they're all there, and they just literally for like 2 minutes they're just ripping ass.
Yeah,
absolutely having a corker every time.
Oh God, yeah, it's too much, that episode. Anyway, he rides up the side of a building. He uses a sonic screwdriver to break a window, and then he it doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
Yeah,
who cares?
yeah.
He's in. All right, he's there.
When you deadlock down a building, right? It's just I wanted to see him. It's kind of a shame that it cuts to a close up of him riding. You're like, something's off there. The skyline looks a bit weird. Pulls out and he's riding up the Shard. Right, horrendously looking shot, by the way. Like, it looks awful, but that's all part of the hokey fun. I think we were let down by not seeing his approach. I wanted to see how he got to the edge of the Shard and how he kind of like rotated himself and went upwards. I want to see that stuff. It's
a big fucking, basically a ramp. Quite a fucking narrow ramp, but...
Oh, right, okay. And he kind of like noodled his way up that, and then he's halfway up there.
Just drive up it.
Easy.
Yeah.
Came last in the anti-grav Olympics. This is a cakewalk for him.
We don't know he came last.
He says he came last.
Did he?
Yeah, he's like, rode this in the anti-grav Olympics.
Yeah, he did, to be fair. Yeah. All right, fair enough.
There we go. You'd know that if you had your notes, Nathan.
I've got my notes, okay?
You've got the script where he says it explicitly.
Yeah, but I moved on.
Okay.
Anyway, he's in the office, and then he's actually a robot or whatever, and he scares a woman. Anyway, end of episode.
I know, I like this. He's kicked his feet up on the desk. He's like, this is what he did the last time.
The desk?
The desk.
You go to a cafe, you sit down at a table, and you're like, I like this desk.
No. You skipped ahead. When the woman walks in, when the big businesswoman walks in.
Oh, sorry, you are right. Yes, yes. Sorry.
You moved on again, it seems. You need to stay stationary, Nathan.
All right.
So yeah, he's kicked his. This is what he did in the last episode, isn't he? He beats he schools the Richard E. Grant. Richard E. Grant gets there, and the doctor's already kicked his feet up on the desk, and he's like, "Took you long enough, prick." This is what he does here with big businesswoman, which I appreciated. And she goes, he's like, "You need to release Clara," and she's like, "that would release everyone." And he's like, "Then do it." And I do like that she says, like, you know, realize how many people that would kill. And the doctor's like, yeah, but you killed them. I'm just releasing them from shouting, that guy doing his podcast to no one earlier on in the episode.
I do like that he's like, you're gonna do it. And she's like, am I really? Why is that? And he just goes, because I'm going to motivate you.
That delivery, I'm like, oh, the doctor's
it's so good,
pissed
that
off.
delivery. Yeah. And then he just turns his head again. There's a big head turn.
He does.
And he's a big robot. Yeah.
Anyway, the doctor pulls a Luke Skywalker, Nathan. He's like, psych, you thought I was there, but I was not.
Oh, he does. Yeah. Yeah. Ryan Johnson's a hack. He copied.
Been real quiet since this dropped.
Yeah. He copied from the bells of St. John.
Can't believe it. Hack. Everyone was right about him this whole time.
No, there wasn't.
The man handed you the best Star Wars film on a platter and you nerds don't understand it. You losers.
Exactly.
Oh, dear. Anyway, so yeah, caved in head doctor is actually the doctor that is at the Shard, whereas the normal doctor, the real doctor, is back still at the cafe.
He's enjoying his coffee.
He is.
My Clara's just passed out.
It's such a bizarre thing. The person that brought his coffee over just like, don't mind her, she's having a nap.
Oh, she's having her. She's a bit tired. Don't worry about it.
It's 9 a.m, but she's snoozing. She's out cold, mate.
Yeah.
Nothing untoward happening here. But yeah, so
yeah, Miss Business gets scanned. All right.
Yes.
And she's putting a little TV on the wall, and she's like, "Fucking get me out of here, you cunt!" And then they're like, "We better do what she says." And then that guy's like, "Maybe not. Let's not do what she says." And then the doctor's like, "What if I had an iPad which could hack people?"
Yeah.
And I did it really slowly with an angry look on my face.
Just had a real big scowl and went. The laptop went. Brrr.
Because now we know I'm a robot. I have to act more robot-like.
Yeah.
Unlike before, where I didn't act robot-like because we hadn't revealed that I was a robot yet.
And I spent time like chatting to people on the side of the street for no good reason.
Yeah. He's acting perfectly like the doctor, but now we know that I'm a robot.
I respect the logic. It's script writing, isn't it? You just got to go with it.
It's vibes, whatever.
Then again, there we were fucking mouthing off about the Tesselector for like half an hour.
No, but that's different. That's different.
Yeah,
right?
they made that a thing. They made that a thing that we should have known the whole time.
That's plot holes, all right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, so he turns up the obedience, and then the entire cloud gets released or something. And
that man knows where he is. He can do his podcast in real life.
He goes, yes!
Yeah, we'll get him on.
Still no one's listening. Fantastic.
You don't know that. He could be popular.
Oh, that's true, yeah. He is talking into his Wi-Fi, into his camera, so...
He could be Mr. Jimmy Beast. Mr. Beast.
Today I got sucked into the Wi-Fi. It's crazy.
I trapped 10,000 people in the Wi-Fi.
It's £100 or something. I don't know what he does. Just throws money at people, I guess.
I think it's a little bit more than 100 quid.
Yeah, probably. Today I trapped 100 people in the Wi-Fi, and I also gave this homeless person a house.
I was speaking with Catherine recently, and she said something that really made me laugh. She was saying, like, how many people do you think Mr. Beast has kidnapped at any one time?
It's given that it's at least one.
Yeah, because he's always filming like different videos at once and stuff, and he's always got like 100 people trapped here, 100 people trapped there, and stuff.
My God, it's true. There's a horrifying like. Someone out there needs to make it. I'll tell you what, Charlie Brooker, this one's for you, right? This is a free one. You can have this on me, right? Someone needs to make out a situation where Mr. Beast or like a Mr. Beast-esque figure with like a couple of, let's say, 50 employees, right? They've got various people in various warehouses across the US, right? Filming all these different productions at the same time. Then anyway, the head guy dies. Mr. Beast in this scenario dies, and his company just gets shut down, right? But there's not enough of a paper trail. It's all run by like fucking people in their 20s, right? They haven't been that responsible. They've left some stuff up in the air that probably shouldn't have been, right? And people stop getting paid and they just get laid off. And then there's 50 people in various warehouses just slowly dying and they can't leave. But they all think they're still making content.
I think you basically just described Dead Set to some extent.
Yeah, true. Oh, I guess I can have that one on Charlie Brooker.
Charlie Brooker already did that, yeah. That's Dead Set. And I tell you what, that's the best thing Charlie Brooker did.
That's very true, yeah. Dead Set is brilliant.
Dead Set was great, okay? If you don't know what Dead Set is, it's a show Charlie Brooker did where it was like, it was Big Brother, but there was a zombie apocalypse while Big Brother was going on.
Yeah.
And they didn't know because they were in Big Brother.
It's so fun. And it's like...
It's great.
There's parts of it that look a bit cheapy, by today's standards.
It was like 2008 or whatever. It's quite a while ago.
Yeah, but like conceptually, it's fucking great. It's really, really
great. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So in all this, the everyone kind of they get released from the cloud. Just before we get into the kind of the main resolution of the episode, I just like the little detail of the Doctor leaves Clara. And it's a bit gross when you consider that he just fucking left her to wake up in a cafe with no knowledge of what's happened.
Well, he makes sure she's safe, first of all.
Yes.
But yes, she's safe, she's waking up, and then, he leaves.
Yeah. Which is it's, it's nice, it's cute, the way he kind of like strokes her head and then just kind of off he goes.
Units, storm the fucking shard, and then they're like, everyone, we're going to kill you or whatever. Bit aggressive for Unit. I don't know what Keyz
It was a little bit,
yeah. And then everyone's like, we find out everyone's basically been like fucking brainwashed or hypnotized or whatever because they all like don't know what the fuck's going on. Basically, like, I just came in here to fix the toilets. What happened?
Horrible scene. Yeah. So fucking Richard E. She gets on the screen. We find out it's Richard E. Grant as the. Do we know Great Intelligence yet? Have we heard that?
Yeah, we had. Did you not see the entire last episode?
Oh yeah, but like, do we know that like he's the Great Intelligence now? Like, that's...
yeah, cool. Who else would he be?
I don't know. He might still be that guy. How do I get in this screen?
He's the great. Shut up. All right. He's Great Intelligence. We know this.
So he says that the big businesswoman's like, I failed you, Richard E. Grant, and he's like, don't worry about it. It's what it is. Probably time for you to move along as well, right? I've had you quite some time doing my bidding now. And she says something. You've been whispering in my ear for so long. I don't know what I was when you found me, or something, or something like that. And it's dark where this goes. That it's just like it's revealed that these employees are just like various people. Alexi's just a clueless guy. The glasses nerd who's been like quite prim and proper the entire time is suddenly just like a plumber. And he's like, how long have I been here? I was just here to fix the toilets. Like, it's great, and it's a bit daunting and a bit horrible. But the kicker is the big businesswoman.
Yeah, she's basically a kid. She's a fucking baby, basically. She's just like in a really like childish and high-pitched voice, like, where's my mummy and daddy? Whereas they said they wouldn't be long, as she like looks around these soldiers pointing guns at her. It's like, fuck, that's brutal. That's intense, man. That's a fucking kid who was fucking stolen and kidnapped and turned into this weapon, essentially. This fucking...
And it's also like, when you consider like, like, what do you do now? Because that's just a little girl in not an old woman's body, but like she's not a little girl.
You can say an old woman's body.
No, she's not that old. I wouldn't have thought. She's probably like 60 or something.
Is that not old?
Nah, it's not old. I don't want to say it's old because my parents are both in their 60s, right? My dad's in his 70s, so
Your dad is old.
I can't grapple with that fact. I don't like it.
Your dad is old.
No, they're not. Neither of them are old.
He's a lovely man. Yeah, I love Keith with all my heart, but he's old, okay?
He is getting on, bless him. Yeah, it's the kick in the teeth of the episode because it's a horrible fate. And what I really like about this is it does kind of... This has been a fun story, like a kind of a jovial story for the most part. You've got the Doctor driving up the shard. It's all a bit whimsical, a bit silly, a bit fun, not afraid to kind of be a bit goofy with it. But the intelligence, right? Like that's going to be something that comes back because even if you haven't seen further on episodes, you know that this threat wasn't fully resolved because Richard E. Grant pieces out and fucks off at the end of it, right?
Yeah, it's like, peace off, bitches. Maybe I'll be back later, little sizzle.
Exactly, and just before the episode ends and wraps up its silliness, they get a kick in the teeth a little bit with this fate of this poor woman, right? Because it just goes like, oh, this wasn't all fun, by the way. Like, this has fucked these people's lives up beyond belief. Anyway, now back to the fun proceedings of Doctor Who. Like, it's a good little kick in the teeth sizzle.
Yeah. Anyway, Clara's back at the Maitland's home.
Yes.
And she sees the TARDIS pull up, like in the garden or whatever. So she goes to see the Doctor again.
Am I misremembering it, or is it really close to the window?
It's like right in front of the like fucking the patio door or whatever. Yeah.
I'm here.
I'm here. Get in. We're off. Yeah.
But yeah, so I like this scene. Kind of this whole it's Clara's, it's Clara's basically invitation to be the companion. on the show, and the doctor kind of brings up her book of all the places she's wanted to travel to, and Clara says that, you know, she still intends to. And there's a lovely line about how she doesn't run out on people she cares about, and the doctor wishes that was something he was a bit more inclined to do and take on. Which I think I think that's the moment where he looks at her and like really admires her as a person.
Yeah, because he does run out on people a lot. That is a bit of his MO.
He's getting better at it recently, but not great.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I guess. So she kind of doesn't agree to go with him.
Yeah.
He like says, yeah, like come with me, come see all this shit. It's a time machine. We can come back at any time. And she's like, ask me tomorrow. He's like, excuse me?
I saw you in the Next Time trailer, Clara. What's all this nonsense? What are you doing here?
Wow, it's a bit of sizzle, isn't it?
It is a bit of sizzle. But so there's a lovely line. This, I imagine, will mean a lot more to me soon. Or at least I hope so. When she says, come back tomorrow, I might say yes. The doctor asks her about the leaf. And she says, that's not a leaf. That's page 1.
Kind of.
What, as in kind of page 1 or kind of sizzle?
Kind of both, I guess.
Well, we'll see. I'm sure later weeks inform this line. Because I was a little bit like, what does that mean? I understand it's part of a travel or like a journey or something. It's the start of a journey.
I think that's what it means. It's the start of her journey because, and I guess, we do find out more about how that came to be as it goes on and exactly what the leaf mean and where it comes from.
Something about her parents in that leaf or something, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll see.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, anyway, so I guess,
Yeah. So she leaves and the doctor says he's off to find out who she is.
Right then, Clara Oswald. Time to find out who you really are. He fires up the TARDIS. The rotor starts spinning around. We're off. Into the vortex, into the unknown.
We've done it.
Into the 1980s, which is where we'll pick up next week.
Love. Is it?
Yeah, bit of sizzle.
Interesting. Okay. Nathan, we've done it again. They said it couldn't be done, but we've done another episode of Doctor Who.
They said it couldn't be done. They flat out told us, you will never finish the Bells of St. John episode of Still Got Legs. And guess what? We still haven't, because we have a little bit more to go.
Yes.
But we have almost finished it.
Weirdo of the Week! Weirdo.
Was there any need for that?
I wanted to sing along this time.
Well, don't. My name... What? Hello? What? What the fuck just happened?
This is everybody's favourite segment of the show. Nathan, take
thank
it.
You. This is everyone's favourite... Hello? What the fuck? This is everyone's favourite segment of the show where we get to take a chance to look back and reflect on some of the weird and wonderful and grubby little characters who come across our screen each and every week. Lawrence, who the fuck is your weirdo for this week?
Nathan, it is one of the pilots on the plane.
Why? Because he crashed a plane?
No, but...
Or almost crashed a plane, I guess.
I'll give you this reason, all right? I was having a real hard time thinking of my weirdo today. Proper big hard time thinking about it.
Not me, I had multiple options.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, don't be bragging, because I couldn't think of a single one, but I tell you one thing that did come into my mind, and I didn't hear this from any external source whatsoever. Right. When the Doctor and Clara burst into the cockpit of the falling plane, the subsequent shot shows the plane with the undercarriage retracted. Oh fuck! I've screenshot the wrong one. When the Doctor.
What is this bit you're doing?
You'll see.
Are you implying that you've stolen someone
When the
else's
Doctor
name?
and Clara was inside the cockpit of the crashing plane, aside from the glaringly obvious absence of warning bells and voice prompts, the pilots were sitting in the wrong side. It was showing the captain with 4 bars on his shoulders sitting in the right-hand seat facing the windscreen, which is usually occupied by the first officer. It is against protocol for pilots to sit in the wrong seats, Nathan. I couldn't believe it.
What are you doing? I'm confused as to what's going on.
You didn't notice the glaring issue, which is obviously the pilot is sat in the first officer's seat?
Is this from like IMDb or some shit?
No!
Okay, so yes then. Okay.
I couldn't think of one this week. I struggled. I really couldn't think of one. But this actually is weirdo behaviour. I wasn't smart enough to notice it myself.
Is it?
So yeah, he's in
I
the
think
wrong
the
seat.
weirdo is fucking whoever submitted that. Get over it.
All right, fair enough. Look, I'm sorry, I phoned it in, everyone. I couldn't think of
What
one.
was it again? Tell me again.
The pilot, right, is sitting. The pilot is sitting in the wrong seat. Normally,
How do they know who the pilot is?
he's got 4 bars on his shoulder. That's the mark of a pilot or something, I guess, according to this fucking nerd. But yeah.
Maybe they made love and swapped shirts. Have they considered that?
Well, like fucking Lando wearing Han's clothes in the Empire.
Yeah.
Is it Empire?
What you're thinking of is actually Ryan and Chad in High School Musical 2.
That's
after
correct. Yeah.
I Don't Dance, they have sex and change outfits.
Which we famously know canon on the show. Yeah.
Which I Don't Dance. Listen to that song again, okay? Because that whole song is a metaphor for gay sex, okay?
We know this from Still Got Legs lore. Dance equals fuck. We know this is the correct term.
The doctor fucks.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. Anyway, who's your weirdo?
Anyway, my weirdo is the guy who works at the Shard, the glasses nerd guy. For when Clara started taking pictures of everyone, he's like, "Oh, who's got fucking social? Who's got Facebook?" And then he says, "Bebo, MySpace, Habbo, brother." Okay?
Habbo.
Listen, yes, we'll get to that. All right, but the year is 2013, and you're saying Bebo and MySpace? Okay, not a chance. All right, Habbo, as in Habbo Hotel,
Bloods on the hotel,
the children's game, which you go and make a little hotel room for yourself. Why are you asking a group of grown-ass adults if they're on the social media site Habbo Hotel?
They might be there, you don't know, all right?
No, what the fuck is going on there,
man? Do you want to know an embarrassing fact about me and Habbo Hotel?
Do you go on Habbo Hotel?
No, not still. God, no. Is it still running?
You do. Probably. Let's have a look.
I know Club Penguin shut down for a while, but I think that's back now as well.
All right, carry on.
Yeah, right. When I was younger,
Habbo Hotel is still running.
Okay, bloody hell, catch me there every day. When I was younger, no, don't. When I was younger, I went on Habbo Hotel frequently, and at this, for some reason, at this point in my life, right, I had a little iPod Nano. Are they the first ones with the screen?
No, there was an iPod Touch, you dickhead.
No.
Wait, what do you mean a screen? They all had a screen.
Oh, no, I mean like one with like an actual screen that you could like...
Touch?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the iPod Touch.
No, it wasn't the Touch one, it was the... it's the thinner one. Anyway, it was a small fucking shit iPod, right? With a very small screen. The screen was like less than half of the actual iPod itself.
You want to be able to get Habbo Hotel on anything?
No, I didn't
Touch.
say I was on Habbo Hotel.
Right.
This is context. This is flavour for the story, all right?
Okay.
Listen, anyway, for some reason... On this iPod, I had loaded into it one piece of media that I could watch, right? Mm-hmm. And that, for some reason, was the episode Fragments from Torchwood, right? Which is the episode where a building blows up and we all get their origin stories while they're passed out or something. Anyway, For some reason, I absolutely love this episode, probably because it was the only one I could fucking watch on the iPod. And I, for some reason, went around Habbo Hotel pretending to be Captain Jack Harkness, right? Going around, and I would walk into rooms, and I'd be like, I really like the scene where he gets Owen to be the Torchwood doctor. So I'd be like, I'm forming a team. I need a doctor. And other people would be like, I'm a doctor. And I'd be like, you're part of my team now. And then we'd go into other rooms and find other members of Torchwood.
All right. So you did some online role playing on Habbo
Basically, some big loser behaviour from me, but yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Well done on you.
Thanks.
Well done to you.
Thank you very, very much. Nathan, I don't know if you know this, right? But it is the time where the audience get to have their say. If you are new here, what you can do is you can write into the emails, which is stillgotlegspodcast@gmail.com, or you can go to the Twitter, or you can join the Discord and let us know your thoughts on the episode that we're talking about today, and then we get to read some of them out now. Nathan, would you like to start with the emails?
No, you can start with whatever you do.
Whatever I do, indeed. All right, this first one comes in from Doma. And this is on Discord.
Donna?
No, Doma.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Nathan. You've got to listen.
But Donna's still in there.
Since my last rewatch of this episode, I've completed a bachelor's degree in computer science, worked as a programmer for 2 years, and lived in central London for 1 year. And with all that experience, I can say I love this episode now more than ever. Meaningless code all over the screen, the Doctor slapping his hand against the world's cheapest laptop with hackertyper.net open, an impressively bad database design that somehow means removing one entry requires everything to be removed is all stupid, but stupid fun. I will always salute the Doctor riding a bike up the Shard. Maybe a sober 6 out of 10, but a drunk 9 out of 10. We should watch some episodes drunk at some point.
I just went to hackertyper.net. This is great.
Oh, is it a thing?
Yeah, go to it now.
Hang on, hacker.
Just start typing wildly.
What? This is crazy. What the fuck?
This is so cool, man.
This is amazing. We're just, by the way, you can hear, I'm not cutting this out on the podcast. You can just hear us slamming our keyboards right now.
I'm in. I've hacked it.
Nathan's in, everyone.
I'm in this system.
Thomas signs off by saying, also, I appreciate that the expert computer knowledge Clara was given included the ability to mock Twitter. Surely a skill that has only become more essential in recent years.
Absolutely, yeah.
True. Unless you're me. I got in before anyone else could. I'm ashamed. My actions. Anyway, give me an email, please. Thank you for writing in, Doma.
Like Banacafalato is ashamed.
No, he wasn't ashamed. He was cyborg.
You should be proud then. Be like Banacafalato.
No, I'm not. Read a fucking email, all right?
Lawrence, this email comes in from Ari Masters, who says, "Hey guys, I've been listening to the pod for a while, but now this is my first time writing in, which, as we know, is complete bullshit. I hope I'm doing it right. Nathan, I am reining in my usage of punctuation and capitalization for your convenience, but feel free to read this in an American accent if you would like.
Oh, fuck.
Should I?
How long is it?
Not that long, to be honest.
Go for it.
Oh, God, I regret this already. Which American should we go for? Give me a region.
Go for... You don't want to do, like, Doctor Strange generalized American?
Well, I could do, but...
Oh, it's less fun, though, isn't it? Go Boston.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Or Chicago.
I can't do Chicago.
You need to get into it. You need to go... Was it?
Chicago's like Soul, isn't it? Like fucking... He's from Chicago. Slippin' Jimmy from Illinois.
Illinois. Yes, I guess he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Nick Miller is from Chicago.
Yes. Yeah, go for Nick Miller. Bill Burr.
No, Bill Burr's Boston. Bill Burr's a very strong Boston accent.
Oh, I'm mixed up because he plays Nick Miller's brother in one episode, doesn't he?
Yeah. Boston. Have it. Wicked pisser. Have it. My strongest obsession with the hero of the show.
Fucking hell, it's JF Kennedy.
Yeah, he's good. He's a Boston boy, isn't he?
Yeah, but the way you're saying, you're like, my strongest obsession.
I'm just going to do a general American accent.
Yeah, do it.
My strongest... Oh, fucking hell, I don't know what that was. My fellow Americans. Okay.
Don't get it twisted.
Let me be clear.
We'll see how pretty your face is after my fist has kissed it.
Well, you're a stag. We're not getting into epic robots, okay?
Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid.
Shut up. That wasn't it. I was just getting to a good thing. All right. My strongest associations with the era of the show are actually with Doctor Who Legacy mobile game. Doctor Who Legacy was a match 3 game like Candy Crush, where by completing levels you would unlock Doctor Who characters and add to your TARDIS team. Each level you would get attacked by different Doctor Who villains and you would have to match gems in order to deal damage to them. At the end I was playing 2013. At the time I was playing 2013, the game was primarily following along with Season 7. One of the most powerful attackers was the Great Intelligence Orb thing, but my least favorite were these little cherub fuckers who would turn up in the last wave and attack you all at once. A picture of a cherub has been added for my convenience.
Nice.
Anyway, have fun this week, but what a boring companion entrance. Very tired of the Moffat trope of every season having a new sexy lady who is the most important and complicated person in the universe. Yes, I did just go back to English.
Slid out.
for one reason or another, and is also obsessed with the Doctor. Yawn. Ari sent from my piece of shit laptop. Okay, I take umbrage with this.
I do too.
Okay?
Yeah,
and I disagree, and I would say that I don't know where this well, I do know where this idea comes from. That every companion is the same, and they're always the most important woman in the world, because that's just not true. Okay, it's just not. Okay, and I can't really get into it right now because of spoilers, but that's also not what Clara is as well.
Also, like, as a show, I understand people saying it now, you know, because the newest season of Doctor Who that's just aired, right? There's an element to that where I think a lot of people had an issue with the resolution of all of that stuff, and how maybe it didn't quite support what they had been narratively building up to. But with this, right, this is just a central mystery. This is the first, well, no, probably like the third episode where she's the focus of a central mystery, which I think is pretty standard fare for Doctor Who stuff. Also, I don't know if she's obsessed with the Doctor. Like,
no, quite the opposite, really. She's quite like
she palms him
very
off.
much. Yeah, she's quite like indifferent towards him mostly.
I think
she's a bit endeared,
she's impressed by him, and there is that scene where she wants to best him a little bit. But
he's obsessed with her.
yeah, yes,
Anyway.
I would say that is accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is let it not fucking go to waste, right, and not be not mentioned. This is the second time that an episode in literally in succession has gone, let's go find out who Clara is, and it's ended with the Doctor excitedly running around the TARDIS console being like, can't wait to go find Clara.
He loves her.
Blood, she's just left. She's outside.
As do I. I'm barking.
I'm barking. I don't look. Maybe it's because I don't have baggage with it and how the fandom perceive Clara. I don't know too much about it, but I'm not getting that sense at all.
Well, good. And you won't, because I won't let you. All right. Anyway, yeah. Fuck you, Ari. Yeah, good on you.
Yeah.
You'll go.
Garen writes in. This is also on Discord. Garen writes in.
Was Garen the one who supported us on Ko-Fi this week?
I don't know. You have access to that. I do not.
That's true.
I see the emails come through, but I often don't click
no,
on
that was Ty. That was Ty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unlucky. Bad luck. Not you, Garen.
Yeah.
Pick up your game.
Fucking hell,
Support us on
Garen.
Ko-Fi. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Nah, good on you. Good on you.
I'll tell you what, I'm not reading it. Anyway. No,
Read Ty's instead.
no, right. Garen writes in from Discord. Like shit from a butt. Certified stinker.
This is the one. This is the one.
Certified
All right.
stinker.
Now I'm like, fuck you, Garen. All right.
This is not a stinker.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
What is it? What is an actual stinker? Let's compare.
Fucking the Lazarus experiment.
The what's his face called? Mark Gatiss.
Shakespeare
is a scorpion.
Code. Mark Gatiss is a scorpion.
Shakespeare
yeah.
Code. Very
Code.
dull.
Stinker.
The Unquiet Dead stinker.
Unquiet Dead stinker. Yeah.
Yeah.
School reunion. Yeah.
No, not a chance. Get out of here. You know, even if you don't like it that much, it's not a stinker.
No, it's not a stinker. It's not. No. Curse of the Black Pearl. Curse of the Black Pearl. That's the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
The Black
Curse
Spot.
the Black Spot. Yeah.
There we go.
It was almost right. It was just one word off.
Yeah. That's shit from
Curse
a
of the
butt.
Black
That's
Spot.
a stinker.
That's shit from a butt. Yeah. That's a stinker.
Yeah. Any in season 5? Season 5's bangers.
No stinkers in season 5, man. All
Banger
bangers all
City.
the time. Banger City, all bangers all the time.
6 have any apart from Curse of the Black
Curse of the Black Spot. No others.
Any in 7? I think Dinosaurs on a Spaceship was a bit of a stinker.
No, you can fuck off. That was a certified banger.
Oh, actually, no, there is stuff to enjoy about Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man, this isn't a stink. This isn't even close to a stinker. You've been served some premium Doctor Who, and you're too blind to see it. Everyone.
You won't like this one, but Unicorn and the Wasp.
No, it's not a stinker. Like
Stinker.
bloke who wrote it, big time stinker, stinky boy, probably the stinkiest. But
Episode stinker.
it's a good episode of Doctor Who.
Christmas Invasion.
Oh, that's a stinker.
Stinker.
Yeah. Certified
Horrible.
shit from a butt. That one.
Shit from about that one. Fucking Christmas Cyberman time. Can't even remember what it's called. David Morrissey's here and he's the Doctor. That's what it's called. It's called David Morrissey's here and he's the Doctor.
Oh, it's got it's a bad episode, but it's got just enough of fun David Morrissey. I'm the Doctor kind of stuff.
No, it doesn't redeem it at all. It's horrible.
No,
That shit from a butt.
You don't like Rosita?
No, I don't like anyone in that episode.
Okay. What about Ashley Horn from the Midnight Beast?
No, I don't like Ashley Horn from the Midnight
I can't believe it. They're up there in the sky, or whatever.
Oh, it's a hot air balloon.
Oh wow!
Whoa, this makes me want to write a parody of TikTok by Kesha.
I'm the one from the Midnight Beast that can't sing.
No, I think he's the one that can sing.
Oh, is he the one that can't? Oh, okay. Which one's the one that can't sing? The drummer.
Drew. Yeah, Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a song about his dad abandoned him or something.
Daddy. Yeah.
No.
The song was called Daddy. I wasn't just
I'm
saying
calling
Daddy.
HR. It's inappropriate. Yeah, all right. So that was Garen, like shit from a butt certified stinker. Thanks for writing in. I thoroughly disagree, but thank you anyway.
Yeah.
Nathan, next email, please.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We're just having fun. We're just having a little chit chat.
Just having a good time. We're just having a little chat. This one is a joint email. Whoa. I don't know if I agree with this or should encourage this at all.
Why do I feel like I know what this is?
It's a joint email. Hello and welcome to Still Got Legs, a Still Got Legs commentary featuring Nathan and Lawrence. I don't know what that is. This is a joint email and our first time emailing in, obviously. Although both have emailed in before separately, albeit not together. Yeah, not together. But
is it a whole new email?
It's one email.
Oh no, but like, is it a still got thoughts email?
What do you mean?
Is it branded?
What do you mean, is it branded?
Is the email account it was sent from? I can't make this clearer. The email...
It's just sent from... No, it's sent from a fucking email account. A regular email account.
Okay, well, I don't know. I can't read it. I'm not on the screen.
You can if you want. You do have access to this mailbox.
Yeah, but I like the surprise. I like to go on the journey.
Shut up. You say that, but then I go to my emails and they're all open.
That's because I shut the notifications down when they come onto my phone.
Well, stop that. I like having the notification there so I know what to read.
I like beating you to it. I'm like, slow poke. Didn't even open the email.
Stop opening my emails, all right? Anyway, the long game begins as a woman in a shop entangles the Doctor and Clara in a multi-season arc, and clearly she picked wrong. This Clara has no personality yet. Sorry, Nathan, but it's true. Fuck you, that's not true. Victorian Clara is meant to be the Echo, and yet in early season 7, Clara has barely any personality. I think that's harsh and wrong. The outline of the character I adore, but none of the fulfillment. Maybe the mystery woman needs to rethink who she gives out Madman 11's phone number to. This is pissing me off. I'm going to stop reading this. I don't like it.
Not to be... ooh woo, I'm so sad, right? But I think there's a general tide swifting. I think that Nathan's reaction to some people about Clara is going to shift the fucking votes my way, as the master said, right? And they're going to abandon Nathan's party.
What did you mean by this?
I mean people, right? There's a clear consensus that people like to mock me on the Discord. Our community likes to jab me. Right?
Do they?
Yeah, they do. You know, all right, you go on and they're like, hail Nathan, Nathan has arrived. Everyone, Nathan's here.
I don't think anyone's like, hail Nathan. Okay?
Right, but I get the shit. I get more shit than you get. And I
get quite a bit of shit.
I think that if you keep insulting people's takes on Clara, it might switch over. I think I could do quite well off of this. In fact, I'm going to agree. I think Clara has no personality.
How do I kick you from the screen?
You can't. I'm immortal there.
The idea of the Doctor having gone back to his solo sulking for long enough for the monks to have developed a minor mythology around him is interesting and might have been something fun to return to, but his initial meeting with Clara there through the video doorbell feels a bit off. We've discussed that it would be more impactful if 11 turned up to find Clara already uploaded into the Spoonhead and had to break into the house and save her. The impact of him almost instantly losing her a third time, forming a far more impactful introduction and something far more in line with the characterization of 11 up to this point. Disagree. I like it.
Have we watched a different episode of Doctor Who? I don't understand this criticism.
Neither do I. This is the most inoffensive, fun episode of Doctor Who. Why is everyone like, this is the worst thing ever?
What about the meeting through the phone feels weird? I think that's fun.
It's fun, yeah. It's a little bit of a meet cute. A little creepy on one side of it, but that adds to the fun of it, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, got some issues again, sorry Nathan, with how 11 and Clara's dynamic goes, and honestly she feels incomplete. It's our first episode, and a little boring compared to the fully developed version we met last week. This is something that I, brackets Jess, have headcanoned away in a fashion I can revisit at the end of the season, but either way, it weakens my liking for Clara this season. Decent episodes, not my favourite of this season, but a lot of fun, brackets Jess, and an average episode for Nat. That's who sent in the joint email, by the way.
Yeah.
Not sure if you two are aware, but this marks the 4th installment in the 5-part arc of The Great Intelligence, which in a very timey-wimey nature began with the 11th Doctor and the Snowman, continued with the 2nd Doctor episode, The Abominable Snowman and the Web of Fear, and now back to 11th Doctor for Bells of St. John. Playing scene is very fun, and the fact that Clara somehow keeps a hold of her drink all the way through is both both impressive and hilarious. And Weirdo of the Week is the Doctor for eating a jammy dodger, or TARDIS self-destruct button if you prefer, and putting it back on the plate, and then abandoning Clara at the cafe to make her own way home. You said that.
I did, yeah. It is strange. It's just a bit rude. You've got 2 modes of transport, the TARDIS and the motorbike.
Also, why wouldn't he eat the jammy dodger? He loves a jammy dodger.
Yeah, I think that adds to the fun of the alien of him. He takes a bite and goes, I'll leave the rest for Clara. That's nice.
That's what you do with like a cookie for Santa.
Yeah, you know? I like
you take a little bite, and then you take a bite of the mince pie, and then you leave it out.
I do. Or a carrot. You could, parents can creep down, fucking snap off a bit of the carrot, but I can't believe Rudolph had that carrot.
I think they creep down. I think they just eat it before they go to bed.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
They creep down.
But they might be at
They leave it out and go to bed. Oh, by the way, if you have any kids, get them out of the room. They go to bed, leave it as it is, and then come down 2 hours later.
They might want to add some magic to it. They might want to be like, oh, you heard that creaking on the stairs, did you? I don't know why he's going upstairs, but that's something he does, I guess.
No. Anyway, bite-sized triple trivia. This episode, this is the last episode to feature Eleven's traditional costume, which he throws away in favour of the superior purple costume. So a bit of sweet talk for you. Purple is his best look. The story gives a new logo for the second half of Series 7. Didn't last week give us a new logo?
Yeah, I thought we had that last week, man.
Yeah, maybe you're wrong. Ha ha ha.
Still got what?
Yeah, bitch. That was probably too harsh. I'm sorry. In which the logo changed from episode to episode. The logo remained constant for the remainder of Series 7, and to keep the reappearance of the Great Intelligence of a surprise, Richard E. Grant was not credited in Radio Times. He was, however, originally listed on the BBC website, but was subsequently taken down. Those fucking idiots. Lots of love. 2 co-hosts have still got legs. Still got legs commentary. Jess, she, they, and Nat Pearl Goblin 982, she, her.
You're right. I don't know if we should be encouraging.
Yeah, no, neither do I. Please never do still got, whatever that fucking thing is, all right? I mean, you can. I can't stop you, but I would rather you did.
Just know we both have a crippling fear of being observed. We don't like this.
And we decided to do a podcast for some reason.
You can observe us, but just don't call us on stuff.
Look, that will spike my anxiety, but sure, go ahead.
Okay. Was that your second email?
That was my second email.
Okay, cool. Yeah. A bit of a different opinion on Discord from Avery. I don't understand the hate for this one. I think it's an absolute banger. Great moments from 11. Clara is amazing as always. There's some surprisingly dark stuff near the end. And I always love when Doctor Who gets silly. So the anti-gravity bike is peak. Also, the best Doctor outfit is here. Doesn't say anything about 11, just the best Doctor outfit.
By the implication, I guess you'd say it's 11.
All right,
because
but for
what other
argument's
Doctor
sake.
is? But what other Doctor is there in this episode, you dickhead? Go on. Try find a loophole. Try find a fucking Doctor.
Just everyone bear with.
Go on.
Well, we actually don't know all the professions of the people that were possessed in the Shard building.
So what Doctors do we know in this episode?
There might have been a paramedic that was there.
But for us to know which Doctor they're talking about, there would have to be a known Doctor in the episode. So who is the known Doctor in the episode, Ryan? You fucking
All right, fine. You know who it is. Nathan, really, thank you, Avery. A bit of levity. Someone that's on our page. I get it.
Yes. Thank you, Avery. The rest of you can fuck off. This one comes in from Daniel Dakin. Hello, guys. Nice episode to the start of the series, I think. It's a good introduction to the version of Clara we're about to spend a lot of time with. I know you've mentioned before about Moffat using things in everyday life, statues, shadows, gas masks, etc., and making a scary story around them, and he does it brilliantly here with the Whiffy. What I love about Moffat's era is that even in an episode like this, which is one of the more light-hearted ones, there can be really, really dark moments in there too. The reveal of the woman asking for her parents and saying they wouldn't belong is really fucked up. Imagine the horror of being possessed as a child and then waking up in a middle-aged woman's body, still having the mind of a child and now being charged with crimes that you can't even understand. One of the darkest moments in Doctor Who for me. Absolutely not wrong.
Straight up agree.
Now I've attached pictures of my Doctor Who figures collection, now featuring 15 and Ruby, which arrived this week. Very excited to hear you both scrutinise and analyse the collection. And yes, Jack is next to the face of Bo, because that's who he is. Sorry, Nathan. How do I delete this email?
Hang on, I've got to pull this up now. I've got to take a look.
I think you've seen it before. I think Daniel sent this in before.
Yeah, they've been updated with 15 and Ruby.
Yeah, they did. They did mention this in a previous email, and he said he'll send it in next week. But we unfortunately, I think he sent it in before we or after we recorded the episode, so we didn't get a chance.
I'm on the picture. I'm trying to see 15. Where's 15?
Where is?
Oh,
15?
there he is at the end, on the right with Ruby.
Oh yeah, so he is. He's in his Donna Noble jacket.
Yeah. That's the Donna Noble jacket. Yeah, I like that. It's a good. That's a good. I like that. I like his. Are his trousers blue?
Yeah, they are blue. Yeah, of course they're blue. They're big, bright and blue. They're beautiful.
This is the thing about Doctor having multiple outfits.
You're so unobservant, man.
I don't think that's his best look. I think his best look is the bright orange jumper with the pinstripe brown suit.
I think it's the beautiful blue striped suit that he wears in the Beatles episode.
That's a great outfit. That he looks very good. Yeah.
Beautiful blue suit, strikes again. This is a great collection, though. I love it.
Yeah.
You got a Supreme Paradigm Dalek there. You got a few Cybermen. You got the Cyber King, Cyber Emperor, whatever the fuck that is, whatever Trigger was.
This was in an episode. No, we definitely spoke about this collection.
No, we spoke about it, but we didn't speak about it in an episode. No, because it was sent in after we recorded.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, we have spoken about it, but not on the podcast.
Okay.
But yeah, this is fucking great. If you're in the Discord, share it.
Yeah, definitely.
If not, I'll share it for you. Let me know, and I'll send it in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is great. This is good stuff. I want it. I'm gonna come steal it. Actually, send me your address.
Yeah. Share that on the Discord. We'll all come and steal it, and whoever gets there first is finders keepers. Sure. Right, I got quite a few. I'm going to read from very, very quickly. Right.
All right. Good.
Pierce says, lovely Pierce, by the way, Discord Marshall, hit him up, great guy. Episode title should be Bike Shard Zoomies because that's all anyone remembers.
How do I fire people?
You can't. I don't think you can fire someone that we don't employ.
No, that's true.
He's just kind enough to do stuff for us.
Yeah.
Dan Beaver says, what a stupid, silly, ridiculous, insane little episode. Wasn't it fun? I agree, it was fun.
Yes, it was fun.
It was.
And it's good.
Maylena says, man with the chips is the best character. Rewatch this scene. He's the guy talking to the Doctor when the Doctor is on the motorcycle. That actor for sure said there are no small roles, only small actors. That man gives it his all. He mimicked that lady's mannerisms, delivered his lines perfectly, and to be perfectly frank, he should be the next Doctor. Hard to disagree.
He was great. Also, Maylene and we always have to give a trigger warning. They are French. Oh no, they speak French. They're not French. They're actually French Canadian.
That's the trigger warning.
That's the trigger warning.
Doctor Strange.
And also, I'm gonna have a fight with her as well.
Oh yes, I knew about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got that planned? Is that in the books yet?
We'll figure it out.
Dr. Strangelove says, don't get the hate for this one. Pretty solid companion intro episode, and Murray Gold was cooking with the motorcycle scene. Straight up, yeah, hard agree.
Apart from those cameras and the helmets, I agree.
Well, that's not Murray Gold. He's not on the hook for that.
Ba 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 ba.
And Sambuca Waters on Twitter says, this is the last one. Yeah, the TARDIS looks cool. Yeah, the new fit is very doctory, but this is the peak of the 11th Doctor's hair. Purely because I copied this cut in 2013 and it worked.
It's a good cut. It's a good look.
He's looking fresh. It's a very, very fresh do for him, I will say.
Did they send in a picture?
Oh, no. We just have to take it on faith.
Okay. We assume it was good.
Look, they said tried it in 2013. As a man who has had a very bad decade of his hair, right, I know how... Look, I could have pulled something off in 2013. There's no chance I'm sending in a picture now.
You couldn't pull anything off in 2013.
Oh, yeah?
What does that mean?
I'm cutting it, don't worry.
What does that mean? Just keeping me asking what that means. That's an outrageous thing to say.
It was a little bit. I'll believe it. It's horrible. Anyway, Nathan, it is not time for the audience to have their say. It's actually time for the outro. I read the wrong bit. Thank you very much. A bit of a longer one. Sorry, we probably rambled quite a lot today.
Yeah, probably.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Didn't help that we was constantly telling our entire audience to fuck off.
I think that was mostly you, if we're being honest.
How dare you? Okay. You was involved too.
I was with you in spirit. Okay. Thank you very, very much for listening. By the way, thanks for everyone that wrote in. That's lovely stuff. We always love to see them.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. If you've enjoyed the show, then you can give us a 5-star review. That would be great. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at StillGotLegsPod. And if you want to share your thoughts on every episode, the link to join the Discord is in the show notes. Or send us an email or a tweet. The emails go to stillgotlegspodcast@gmail.com. Big thank you. Shout out to Nina for managing the short form content, and obviously to Pierce for being the Discord marshal. And if you feel so inclined, we have a Ko-Fi link if you want to help us out with the running of both of the shows. Zero
shout out
pressure
to
to do
Ty
so.
Rotherham, who supported us on Ko-Fi. Very big thank you, Ty. That's fucking amazing. On there, I sent a little message saying, love the work you guys do. I'm happy to support a little. And we're happy you did, so thank you. Absolute legend of the game.
Yeah, Garen. That's how it's done.
I'm leaving that one. You can do that.
No, I'm joking. It's a very big joke. The next part, Nathan interrupted me, but I was about to say there is zero pressure to support us. The best way to support us is just share the podcast with your friends. That'd be lovely. If you know any Whovians...
Tell your friend. Tell your mum.
Tell your mum. If your mum loves Doctor Who. If your mum doesn't love Doctor Who, tell her to download the episode and then delete it. That's also fine.
Just take your mum's phone, open up the podcasts app, just subscribe her to it, and then set her to auto-download every episode.
We're working in the Shard. We're getting everyone to control their mum's iPads. We're going to... hack in, you download our creepy Wi-Fi, which automatically... Remember that U2 album that appeared on everyone's phone?
Yeah, we should get that deal.
I don't know how they managed it, but...
We'll get the next deal where our podcast just automatically appears on your phone. You can't delete it.
It's just there. It's catalogued forever.
There. Yeah.
Speaking of the both shows that we do, Nathan, we have another podcast, don't we?
We do. I tell you what, we fucking wrapped up X-Mania.
It's done.
All right. So if you was giving it a miss because you don't like X-Men, you can come back now.
It's safe.
It's safe. It's our Halloween week, so later on this week, earlier than usual, we'll be dropping our annual Spooktacular special, which is, of course, where we watch a Scream movie. We're up to the 4th one. So, yeah, gonna be fun. This is our 5th Halloween episode.
That's crazy, isn't it? And the first one we didn't do a Scream. We didn't figure that out just right away.
We did Us. That was also it was quite early days. That was like a less than 10th episode or something. So like,
fucking hell.
Yeah. But anyway, Halloween, spooky time, spooky fun. Scream, check it out or don't.
Let you run with that one.
That's it. That's all I got.
Thank you for listening, everyone. We will see you next Monday at 10 a.m. Stay beautiful, stay interested in Doctor Who, or we will lose downloads.
Love you. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. I love Doctor Who. This doesn't rhyme.